welcome. If you can see me, hello. Welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday. Welcome, everyone. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. If you are watching this with me live later, Ling, welcome, honey. I'm not showing live yet, but if you can see me, hello. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. I can see I'm live now. If you are watching this with me live, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer your questions. I also did a horoscope live yesterday as well, so if you want some answers about your sign, your person sign, you can also check that out too. But in this one, we're going to be doing a Q&A where you can ask me about love, career, health, money, your person, anything that's going on really. Got various decks of cards to use today. I'm going to bring in three of my decks, the Journey to Union Oracle, the Twin Flame Real Love Tarot, and the Twin Flame and Separation Oracle. Then I'm going to bring in the Loves Oracle from Amazon, and I've got the Feminine and Masculine Energy Oracle by Witchy Woo Tarot, and the Gilded Tarot. I've got my buckets, anything else to guide me to out my drawers, anything else. So welcome everyone, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, it really does help. And as I said, if you're watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. And that will be something the angels are guiding you to know in the moment. So that's the way it works, okay? For some reason today, again, it's showing as, it's not showing as names, it's showing as usernames. So if I say your username, that's the reason why, okay? So for example, we've got Mariana there. It's come up with your username, honey, not just Mariana. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation. Big shout out to everyone who's in the house. We've got Ling, CC Lynn, we've got Aruba, Wish right now. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to start with Mariana. It says my M's deepest thoughts and feelings, okay? So what's going on with M today? His deepest thoughts and feelings. What do we need to know? What's going on with him, okay? So first card flying out is independent. So he sees you as very independent. That's what he's thinking about. And he doesn't want to bring any drama into your life. You know, he wants to be drama free. He doesn't want any drama between the two of you. So what he's saying is silence is helping him to plan his next move to perfect his plan. So if he is a bit silent, that's the reason why he's thinking. He's thinking about your laugh. He's thinking about your independence. You're inspiring. He's saying you're so inspiring to so many people. He sees you as a very inspiring person. He's saying, I'm proud of who you are and everything you've achieved. You are magnificent and I love your laugh. So he's thinking about the person you are, the way you are. That's what he's thinking about in his deepest thoughts and feelings. You know, it's all about you. And he wants to protect you from chaos. He doesn't want to involve you in any drama, gossip, any struggle, you know, anything that removes you from peace, any conflict. He wants to bring harmony and peace to your life, not stress or anxiety. But he's thinking about your laugh today. He may be thinking about how he can make you laugh. He sees you as very independent, okay? What else is he going through? What's his deepest thoughts and feelings? He's saying to you, I find strength in vulnerability. So he wants to be strong enough to be vulnerable. He feels that you're the one that's strong in your vulnerability. So he's very inspired by that. So I feel the message I've got coming through today is that he's thinking about you and he's inspired by you, the person you are, the things you do. He's saying, when I run from you, I'm only running from myself. So he's reminding you, it's not your fault, you know, if anything's going wrong between the two of you. He wants to come back in and make it right. He's just perhaps not quite sure how right now. What else is he going through? Yeah, he's in love with you. And that's what he's thinking about. His deepest thoughts blocking my throat. He may not be able to say this to you. Maybe he hasn't said this to you, or he hasn't said this for a while, but he is in love with you. He's thinking about returning, coming back, making things right. He has been running, but he's been running because of his own fears. But the real message I've got coming through is he finds you very inspiring, independent, sexy, loves your laugh. He's in love with you. You're his star in a way. So this is about you being guided. The star is about being guided. So I feel you're being guided to trust the love right now, to have faith in the process of everything, to allow things to unfold naturally, to shine your light brightly. So I just want to see what the energy is around the connection. Relocation. So there could be a relocation needed here where moving towards each other to live together, as in countries, and I know that countries is a thing. I'm sure you said before that's a thing, but I feel this is about, that's what's on his mind. That's his deepest thought and feeling about relocating, whether that's actually moving to a new place to be with you, or moving countries, or actually changing and rerouting his life. This is what he does think about, and this is what he is wanting, because he is in love with you. But he also knows how independent you are and how inspired you are. So I feel like he knows he's got to be the one to make a change, and that's something he's struggling with, and that may be what's causing the problem. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just going to start with the donation. So Kat, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Kat says, I feel a shift in the energy within me and beyond. The end of experimentation, a return to roots, to warmth, to home, to the familiar. Like music you loved as a child, please a message from us. Isn't that beautiful? And that's surrender. So that's helping your masculine to find his power as well. So remember, when you're in that energy, when you're surrendering, relaxing, allowing things to flow, that's when he finds his power. And it's also because you can feel him doing that in his own way. And you're trusting what you're feeling. So you're saying, I'm trusting what I'm feeling. I'm trusting this process. I'm trusting the journey right now. And again, relocation coming up. Because relocation can be a big sign of change. Yeah, look at this now. You know, the other day we had adverts popping up, and then they didn't do it the other day. It's doing it again. Look at this, living room in bloom. So this could be a huge message about living together as in bloom. In other words, that's been, it's coming together. You know, bloom is about something new happening. Living room is about where you live. So I feel that's a big message about you're going to live together in the future. And something is manifesting around that, especially if you're working on feeling good at home and working on your own home environment. That's why you're saying, you know, return to roots, to warmth, to home, to the familiar. Obviously, that's coming back together. That's you and him together. But I'm seeing this as you make that your energy in your life, you know, if you work on your home life and making your home a beautiful place to be, that's also manifesting things in there. So he may well move to you, you know, move in with you, painting the walls in white. That's like a cleansing. So yeah, alignment, you're moving into alignment. So you're not quite there yet, but it's coming. And I feel this is shifting between now and February. So you're going to feel this between now and February, more alignment taking place. You may see flamingos as well. So as you were both aligning with each other and balancing your energies to give and receive equally in union. And I feel that's what you're feeling. So when you're apart, what's he going through? He's saying, I'm starting to miss you. So he is curious about you right now. He is missing you. He's wondering what you're doing. He could be checking you out online, thinking about you in that way. He's saying, I'm working hard on myself. So he is doing the work on himself, no matter how things seem. And he's wondering how you're doing. He's curious about you. I hope you're doing well. So he may even reach out at some point and say, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, this could be how he starts a conversation. But he is doing the work on himself, and you can feel and sense that. And what I'm feeling is to be able to create the life together that's in bloom currently. And that's what you're feeling. So the more you're enjoying the life, you know, the more you're enjoying life, the more you're focused on you, the better things become. I'll pull you something out the bucket as well. Yeah, next month. Something's coming next month. Something's going to happen next month. So you may feel November. You may feel around the 11/11, and you've got protection. So you're protected next month. You're protected now. But there is protection around the connection. So he's also seeing 444 because he's being protected too. But something could be shifting next month for you. So just keep doing what you're doing right now because it's moving things into place. I hope that helps, okay? My birthday, there you go. So you could receive a message around that time. We've got Jay, thank you for the donation. It's coming up as user die, okay? So obviously I know that's you. So messages from Adam. Let's see what Adam is going through. Good morning, Melissa. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. He said, I was lying to myself about you so it could block out the pain of you not being in my life. So feels like in the past that's how he's handled things. I'll just pretend that I don't care about you. I'll just pretend that you don't mean anything to me. I'll just pretend. And that's the mask he's been wearing. But he can't hide from it. He's saying, the thought of you makes me smile inside. So he's been smiling inside when he's been thinking about you. And he knows he can't hide from it. He knows he's been lying to himself about, you know, the intensity of the connection. He is worried if you've moved on. So he's in worry and fear. I worry that you've moved on. What if you've moved on? What am I going to do now? Why the hell did I do that? So he's kind of saying, why did I lie to myself about you? Why did I block it all out? Why? Why did I sabotage everything? What am I going to do now? You know, and these doubts are creeping in because he's like, what if you've moved on? What if you're better off without me? What if there's somebody else? So there's a lot of fear around the future. Okay, and he's saying the thought of you makes me smile. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to come forward and make you smile. But he is thinking about everything right now. And that means he's also processing what's happened. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, your journey is in divine timing. So again, I know this is the thing. You're thinking, well, when's he going to do something? When's he going to act? When's something going to change? But it's all in divine timing. So it's about trusting the process of the journey right now as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What he's saying to you is, yeah, distance was necessary for me to find myself. So he's been going through a lot of healing, and so have you. So you've both needed that time and space to become the people you are right now. So have we got any timing around anything moving forward, or it's something that's manifesting right now? It's something that you want, something that he wants, and it's in the process of manifesting. So just keep trusting and believing. But this is more about you working on self and focusing on your finances, doing things for you, enjoying life, focusing on your blessings, and that will create the way. And when the time is right, he'll come forward when the time is right for you both. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? Have a lovely day. And you, honey. So, and wishing everyone a lovely day today and a great weekend. So what's the message? Will I see you again? Okay. Will I see you again? So he's wondering when he's going to see you again. So this could even be about him trying to manifest that you run into each other, or, you know, you cross each other's paths. But he's wondering if he's going to see you again because of the things he's done as well. And he's hurting right now. Yeah, he's going over a lot of doubt. So he's in doubt. He's got 2 doubt cards, and there's not many doubt cards in this deck. It's more regret. But he's saying, I'm in doubt. Well, have I done the right thing? Probably not. So he's going over the past, thinking about how he's done things, how he's behaved, the things he's said or not said. And again, we got living room in bloom coming up there. So there's definitely this message about coming together. So I feel that's a message that popping up in itself during this live is a big message about everything coming together, you know, because you're going to live together and have a life together. And that's what's blooming. That's what you're manifesting. That's what's in motion. And he's saying, why does it still hurt? So he's hurting without you. He's hurting in his life. He may be trying to shut his feelings off or, you know, kind of distract himself, but he's still hurting. And his intuition is telling him what to do. They give me an itchy nose. And that's about his intuition speaking to him about seeing you again. So he's in a little bit of fear about if he's going to see you again, if you're going to allow him to see you again. You know, that's the message I've got coming through. There's a bit of fear there because of what he's done in the past. Yeah, names, dates and numbers. So he's being reminded of you everywhere, and so are you. So you may be seeing his name everywhere. Dates that mean something, number sequences. He's definitely seen those things too. So you're being reminded of each other everywhere you go. You can't escape the love. But he's wondering what you're doing. Okay, we've got 333. And this is a reminder to you that your prayers are being answered and you're being guided right now. He may also be seeing 333. That could be one of the number sequences you're both seeing, because that's a sign about faith and trust and knowing that there's something guiding you. But you are being divinely guided. And you've got 888 as well. Abundance is yours and your karma is being repaid in kind. So the message here is to show you things are coming together. So I feel that's the numbers you're seeing, he's seeing, 3s and 8s. Combinations of them. You may even see 3838. So 333, 888. These are numbers to pay attention to because it's a sign that things are coming together. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi, dear. May I get a message from Frank and advice? So what's going on with Frank right now? What's the energy or what's going on with him? So, yeah, he's miserable without you. That's what you need to know. Even with this other person, he's still miserable without you. You have to understand that because he feels the pull to you and the void, okay? He may be trying to fill it up with this other person, but it doesn't work. So he's saying he's in deep pain and regret over the past. So he's still going over the past. He's still healing from the past. Forgive everything and feel free. You'll get through this. So I do feel he's miserable without you right now. Even though he may seem to be okay on social media, well, there is this other person in his energy all around him. So let's see what's coming up here. Felt like more cards came out there. I'm just making sure that's all there is that came out. Yeah. So we've got, he is relieved because he's out of his situation. You know, he's got out of that and he knows he can focus on himself and he's processing. So it's like he's saying to you, thank you for giving me the space to focus on me, to go within and process my feelings without feeling overwhelmed or pressured. Because again, remember, the twin flame journey, it can be very overwhelming, very intense. There can be pressure there. So I'm not saying you're pressuring him in any way, but he brings pressure up. It all builds up inside. And that's why he needs this time to find himself. So he is relieved that he can focus on himself and process and grow and evolve right now. However, he is miserable without you. He is in deep pain at the same time. And most twin flames recognize what this is feeling like. It's like you want to be around them, but also when you've got your own space, it can be very calming at the same time. So it's like it's strange to explain it. It's hard to explain because when you're in separation, it's hard because you want each other, but you also do feel that sense of relief at the same time. Okay, and that's what he's currently going through. It's like that push-pull where 1 minute is okay, then he's not. So it's about trusting the process of the journey and the timings. The thought of you makes me smile inside because you deserve, he says, also, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry, you deserve the best. And this is why he's got to man up for you or level up for you to become the person he's meant to be. Because he knows you deserve the best. Why? Because you're the divine feminine, you're the counterpart. So he knows that. So obviously he's got to become the best to be able to be that version of himself. He knows he was a fool. He is sorry for what he's done, but it had to be this way. Okay, I'm no longer checking him on social net. That's really good. Okay, and you should be proud of yourself on it, okay? I bet you feel better as well. And the reason why is because your intuition is guiding you. You know that is just causing you pain. And this is a huge message for you, that you're being intuitively guided. So trust your intuition. So the guidance for you is to trust your intuition and have faith and know who you are and raise your vibration and focus on inner peace. That's the message. So your intuition is guiding you. Always trust in that. Focus on lifting your vibration and doing things you enjoy and things that make you feel good. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from Gabriel today? So what's going on with Gabriel today? Gabriel is saying to you, I am ascending. Wow. So he may even be going through physical things. So let's see what he's going through. Ascending means he's leveling up. Okay. So he's leveling up for you. But I do feel he's going through ascension as well. Yeah, gas. Remember I picked up on that not long ago? You know, pumping. Okay. So releasing gas. A desire to create without the motivation or courage to act on it. So again, he wants to do something. He wants to create a life with you. He wants to reach out to you. He's just in fear. So you've got to find the courage to act on this. He's holding himself back because he's got fear. Okay, and fear around not having enough time or fear just popping up. So he's being guided by the angels or his guides to do it now. Yeah, look at this again, living room and bloom. It's like when they're thinking about the feminines today, they're thinking about a life. You know, what it would be like, how it could grow between the two of you. And for that to keep coming up is a huge message, especially when I'm tapping in with his energy. So I feel he's releasing fear around being able to make a move. And that's why he's ascending. That's why things are changing. So he's going through ascension. So if you're having any physical symptoms, if you're having excess gas, whether it's burping, farting, whatever it is, that's why. He's saying, when I run from you, I'm only running from myself. I find strength and vulnerability. So he knows he's got to be strong enough to be vulnerable. And he finds your vulnerability very strong. You know, the person you are. So really what he's saying is, when I run from you because I find it hard to be vulnerable. And I'm trying to face that now. So he's finding the courage to move forward in a vulnerable way. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, the blocks are being removed. So any blocks that you've had, they're being removed. So it won't be much longer. It may feel like it's been forever, but it won't be much longer. So have faith. Big happy changes and good news are coming. So things are turning around. Within 2 months, I'm getting as the furthest timeline out. For like the blocks being lifted, but I feel it's sooner than that. It could be 2 weeks. So big happy changes are on the horizon. Good news is coming. Things are shifting. And they're giving me like a burning tongue as well. So I feel he wants to make up for things he said in the past. So this is also a reminder to you to heal any resentment or forgive everything and rise. I hope that helps. Raluca, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the cat and your donation there. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message from my DM? So what's your masculine wanting you to know? Straight out, I am ascending to the 5D and beyond. A lot of ascension taking place right now. I am ascending. We just had that in a different deck coming out. I am ascending into the 5D and beyond. That means he's becoming more spiritual. He's connecting with you in a higher way. Things are shifting between the two of you. Again, ascension symptoms coming up. So what ascension symptoms is he experiencing right now? Because he will be. So we've got itching. There you go. Itching for change, itching to do something, itching. Because when we have an itch, it's like we need to scratch it, okay? So it's like something needs to change. But he's itching also to break free from anything he feels trapped in, or he's craving change. It says choose peace in the moment and visualize the life you want to love, okay? Choose the life you want to love. And that's what he needs to do. And that's what he's itching for. So he's itching for change. And that's why he's ascending. So he could well be dreaming about you very vividly right now, you know, fantasizing, thinking about how he wants it to be. And he's worried that he's lost you. And he hasn't lost you, obviously, but because you've been pulling your energy back to you, he's been sensing that energetically. And now he's kind of fearing that, saying, I hope I haven't lost you. Have I lost you? So it's making him curious, making him want to do something, to take action. Okay? Yeah, we've got, again, you've got to be patient with the process. There is an eventual positive outcome coming to this. Okay, it may be quicker than you think as well. Because the Knight of Pentacles is slow going and it's in reverse, so I feel it's going to be quicker than you think. Yeah, I am sending you a message, so I feel he is going to move forward quicker than you think. Because what he's in fear about is if he's lost you, what if your life is better without me? So the fear is taking over, which is pushing him to make a move because he doesn't want to lose you. Okay, he's concerned about that. Anything else you need to know? Number 5, changes on the horizon. So he's seen 5, you could be 2. And we got coming to you. There you go, he's coming to you. You don't need to do anything, go to him. He's going to come to you. And this could be within 5 days, 5 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Can I get a love reading for me and Jennifer, how she feels and what's to come? So what's going on between you and Jennifer? What's happening? Challenges are being overcome, okay? So it's like she's caught between two worlds. She's between where she is and where she wants to be. So your message is to trust, okay? To trust that she will find a way out of that to be all in with you, okay? Because she's in limbo right now. So you may be setting your own boundaries down because you've been guided to know your own worth, focus on you and trust the process because she knows where she belongs. So there is some challenges around so that she can actually make the right choices and decisions. Yeah, there's going to be an adjustment, especially around home. So this could be a moving in with you or you moving in together in the future. There's some adjustments coming in around home, where she lives, what she's doing between now and March. Feels like there could have been some challenges around July as well. So I feel July to March a turning point for your connection. But this is her moving towards you, doing the right thing, you know, coming forward with action. And she does want to do that. But again, things are being situated right now because she's caught between two worlds. So it's like 50-50, like she's 50% there, 50% with you. And she's moving into the shift of coming towards you like 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. She feels the love. She's feeling it. So again, you're very much connected in the higher realms right now. So I feel the message is to trust the process. It's all in divine timing. And it may sound repetitive, you know, like, oh, again, divine timing, but it really is. It's about being in the moment and enjoying the process. Because it says the way you challenge me makes me respect you even more. So I feel the message here is when you're setting your boundaries down, when you're not chasing, again, living room in bloom, it's the same advert that keeps coming up, which is about things manifesting, okay, which is really powerful. So it's showing you you're manifesting that life together, especially with the Knight of Wands coming out. You know, you're manifesting this life together. So again, living together will be something you do. You know, obviously you've got to have life together, but that's what's being manifested right now. So the way you challenge her, perhaps by setting your boundaries down or not chasing or allowing things to unfold, makes her respect you even more. So she does respect you no matter how things seem. What else is she wanting you to know, or what's the guidance? Difference is a proof that love has no barriers. You are so much more than your physical self. So remember, this love goes beyond the physical world. It goes beyond space and time. And any differences between you, it was meant to be that way. And she loves you regardless of what the barriers are or the differences or anything else. So this is about looking through the illusion of the need to be together physically and remembering it is a spiritual journey. It's not just about being in union, it's about everything that comes with it and the journey to it. And that's what you're being guided to focus on. She does want you back and you want her back. So have faith in the process because you both want the same things. So a shift between now and March. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Tetchy, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages on reunion with Chris? I postpone moving to his country until next year. Well, obviously everything happens for a reason. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got, I mean, this is the thing. You may not see it yet, but it's coming, okay? It's like the standby card, get ready. So out of this deck, you know, there is like a few blank cards. And I need to get one of those like silver gel pens to write on this. But I've actually wrote get ready on there. Okay, and this is a standby card. So it's like it's on standby. You're getting ready. It's like you're preparing to move or make a change, but you're not quite ready yet. It's like it's on standby. That's why you said I've postponed this. Okay, but it's still there. It's still on standby. You're getting ready for it. So it's you're preparing. And the thing is, it's next year in a couple of months if you think of it like that. Okay, and I feel that he's also preparing too. So you're both being prepared for what's coming. It's like the separation is preparation phase. So you're being prepared. You're both being prepared for the next steps. So yeah, make a decision. Clear the clutter within you and around you. This is what I'm feeling. It's like the preparation phase. So you're both clearing baggage, getting your houses in order in a way, which means putting your ducks in a row, getting things together, whether it's financially or emotionally or in your worlds, to be able to move forward together. And it's like you've already made that decision. You're just getting your house in order now to move things forward. Okay, so what else does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? So you're being prepared. He's saying, I've let you down so badly. So he does regret the past and the way things happen. He wants to make up for that. So he's definitely wanting to make up for the past. And yeah, there'll be progress towards the happy home. So it may not be what you thought because you perhaps thought you'd be moving quicker or, you know. So I feel like there's going to be a big shift around March time. We've got October where perhaps you thought you were going to be in union or you thought something was going to happen and it didn't happen that way. But you are moving towards that. So again, you've got to keep your thoughts positive about what you want and how you want things to be, instead of stressing or worrying about it, because you've got October to March as a timeline for things progressing. So it's very likely March time, between October and March or around March, that's when the move is going to happen or something is going to shift forward. I hope that helps. Let me pull you something out of the bucket as well. Because it's like he's not really giving you much today. He's just saying I'm on standby and cleaning the clutter. I'm getting ready for you. Physical. So he's feeling you physically as well. He wants this in the physical. He does want this with you physically, which means he wants it to be his reality just as much as you do. But also it has to be at the right time. And there's going to be some secrets being revealed. And this could well be your connection with the universe getting stronger, guidance, signs, that kind of thing. I don't feel it's like a big secret coming out as in from your person. It may well be that he physically expresses how he feels to you or shows you. But I feel this is more about you receiving messages from the universe. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Message from F. So what does F want to say to you today? What does F want to say to you today? F is saying to you, I still think about you because you are adorable. That's how he sees you, as adorable. Okay, and that doesn't mean in a fluffy way. You know, it just means that he loves everything about you. So I think you're adorable. I do still think about you, which means you're on his mind. He's saying, I can't get you out of my head. Everything is different without you. Everything is different. So he's also thinking about what's different with you than everybody else, you know, than anyone else he's been with. He's thinking about how you make everything different in his life. So he is thinking about you today. He can't get you out of his head. You made that song as well by Kylie Minogue. Okay, can't get you out of my head, or anything that says that to you. You're saying music, yeah, music. So obviously that song, I'm not saying you're definitely going to hear that song, but songs about thinking about each other, and that's what's coming through. It says music has a whole new meaning now you're in my life. Okay, so you're both receiving messages through music. I feel that he's sending messages to you through music, and he's also hearing messages that remind him of you. So let me pull you a music card. So what's the song that you're hearing? Or what's the song, not necessarily the song, but the guidance through the song? And what's the song that he's hearing? The song that he's hearing. So for him, we've got faded, where are you now? So he's wondering where you are, what you're doing. That's why he can't get you out of his head. Okay, so I'm not saying he's definitely hearing the song faded, but he's hearing songs about, you know, where are you, what's going on. He's being reminded, music is hitting him in the feels about you. Okay, for you, we've got love bites, I'm scared of losing you. So you may also be scared of losing him. Okay, and you've got love you like a love song. You've never felt like this before. So you know that you've never felt like this before. You don't want to lose this love. So it's really like you're both mirroring each other. You're both missing each other, thinking about each other. And that's why. So you could hear these songs. Got Love Bites by Def Leppard and Love You Like a Love Song by, what's her name? Selena Gomez. So you may hear these songs. Okay, but I feel it's more about whatever's hitting you in the feels that's connecting with that energy, okay? I hope that helps. City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hala's grateful for a message, please, from my DM. Thanks, heaps. So, what's the message coming through? I'm done pretending. There you go. He doesn't want to wear the mask anymore. He's tired of it. He wants to take the mask off. So, he's tired of pretending like this isn't happening, or you don't exist, or this love isn't real, or whatever it is that he's been doing. He wants to give you the recognition that you deserve. You know, he wants to come forward and show up for you. He wants to walk down the street hand in hand with you. He wants other people to recognise that you're his, that you're together. He wants to feel good about the connection in that way because you belong together. So the angels say to you, you may have peacocks showing up for you, okay, to remind you to be confident. So the more confident you are, the quicker things are going to progress, which means don't let yourself go into fear and ego, and we all do it. We all go into fear, we all go into ego. Now we have to take back power. You know, we can have days where we struggle. Like I've just had a week of a real dark night of the soul in my own journey. And there's fear there. I'm still releasing fear around that, but I've come out of it now. Okay, I feel like I've had a turning point yesterday and today. So it's about just allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling. He's saying, I'm not sleeping because of this. So he's not sleeping because he's wearing a mask or he's pretending, and it's making him restless. So you may be picking up on that too. Okay, so I definitely feel that if you're having sleepless nights, that's why. But it's because he's working out how to move forward and what to change and do. I hope that helps, okay? Baker, thank you for being here, honey. Again, it's usernames coming up. So it's a Baker1469. A lot of things feel off in my life and didn't happen yet. So obviously it's about alignment and divine timing. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means things are still manifesting or aligning. So try and breathe through those moments where you feel like something's going wrong or something isn't happening, because everything's under God's plan. Can you pull a message if I'm still aligned or if this is part of my purpose? So what do you need to know? What's the message for you? So message coming through is respect. It's all to bring respect, and it's about you respecting yourself, and it's about others respecting you, and it's also about abundance. So I've got two messages coming through. First of all, I've got that December to April is going to be a timeline, and that's where things are going to open up. So doors opening, abundance flowing in. It says things are about to improve rapidly in all areas of your life with financial success ahead. So this could also be about career or business as well as about love. So December to April. So maybe you thought it was going to happen now, but it's going to be moving forward December to April. That's your timeline, okay? And it's also because your masculine is focused on doing it right with you. You know, your person is focused on doing it right with you, or you want to have it done right. You know, you want things done right. So what I'm seeing is commitment coming in and things manifesting in a very respectful way. So your person or you know, it's like taking the honouring path to each other, which means respecting yourself, them respecting you, boundaries down. It says they are taking the honouring path to you because they respect you and want to earn your trust the right way. So they're focused on doing it right with you because they do love you. So if it's not happening right now, there's a reason why. But I feel this also about money, abundance and career as well. So December to April is going to be the timeline. That's what I need to share with you. So everything's on track. It just may be that you perhaps thought it would happen sooner, but it's coming in still soon. December to April is still very quick, but it's just taking a bit more time. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. DM's feelings, will he go to London to girlfriend or reunite with me? Okay, so what's he going to do? Okay, first of all, is he going to go to London? Is he going to go to London? Okay, or is he going to reunite with you? What's he going to do? So about reuniting with you, he's still learning lessons, okay? So he will reunite with you when the time is right, but it's not the right time because he's still learning lessons. And you've got to trust in that and have confidence in that everything happens in divine timing. Okay? So I feel that he obviously will reunite with you because you're destined to be, but not at this point. So if he's got to learn lessons, he could go to London to learn a lesson. Okay? So that's why I've pulled your card out first, what's going on with him, because he's still learning lessons. He wants you to know he's still growing up. Spiritually, he's still doing the work on himself. So that if he goes there, okay, it's because he's not yet in his masculine energy. And these cards are in reverse, okay? His dreams won't come true with this person, okay? But he may well do it because it's something he thinks he should do. So it's not really coming up as a yes or a no. It's coming up, it's still in his mind about it right now. He's still thinking about it. However, what you need to know is this. If he goes there, it's because he's not in the masculine energy anyway yet, which means when he comes to you, grown up fully, he'll be in the masculine energy. So I'm seeing that this could well be something he has to do as a catalyst to his growth to become the masculine in power, but it won't make his dreams come true. So it's likely he's going to go there, but it's not going to make him happy. Okay, because ultimately you're the one that's his wish fulfillment, and it's going to make him realise that. It will put him into his heart as well as his head to realise and recognise where he truly belongs. So let me get a yes or a no. So in other words, what it's saying to you is do not panic if he goes there. They give me fear. There's fear there because it will be happening for a reason. It's tricky. It says too many external factors are at play. So right now, it's not the right time for you and him to reunite or be together. I'm seeing it really as more about you being together and reuniting, because you can reunite at various times throughout your journey, through contact and whatnot. But being physically together and having a relationship, that's what he's still growing up for. And that's why it's tricky between the two of you right now. So I feel the message is to know that whatever happens for a reason. So it's likely he's going to go there, but don't get triggered. Well, if you can get triggered by it, because obviously you're healing it when you get triggered. It's a healing thing, but it's happening for the right reasons. And he's saying, can you forgive me? So he's saying, you need to forgive me if I decide to go, because I still feel it's something he's thinking about, because it will be part of the process. So really, when you look at it like that, there's nothing to forgive because he has to go through that to learn and grow. But he's wondering if you're going to forgive him for something. So what does he need forgiveness for? And this could be connected with this situation. What does he want forgiveness for? And he could reach out for forgive. Yeah, look at this. It was not your fault. So he could reach out before anyway. Because I'm feeling the reuniting is about being together. That's what I'm actually channeling. Reuniting is obviously when people are messaging and whatnot. But I'm seeing that as being together. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm not ready yet to be with you. I've got to learn lessons first, and it's very likely he's going to learn through this other situation, and it's not your fault. So you can't blame yourself or think there's something wrong with you. You have to remember that there's lessons being learned. I did a reading, was it yesterday or the day before, on the channel where I spoke about God having that plan where you've got something you need to do first as well. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Is C ready to see me move on? Tired of putting all eggs in one basket? Well, first of all, what you're tired of is the circumstances. You feel like you're ready, you're giving, and you're getting nothing back, and that's a sign to fill up your own cup. It doesn't necessarily mean that because you feel that way, you should move on. It just means what you're doing is you're giving him too much attention, or you're wanting things to move forward quicker than they're ready to, or it's about you needing to fill up your own cup. So really it's nothing to do with them at all. It's about the self. Whenever we go through something, this is the truth, right? Whenever we go through something where we feel like someone isn't doing something for us, or we're expecting something to happen, or we're getting angry at the other person, it's always a time to look at the self. Because it's not about the other person at all. It's about what we are healing and what we are doing. So really the whole message here is about you needing to fill up your own cup more and give back to yourself. Now, obviously, if you're wanting love, then you're saying, I'm tired of keeping all my eggs in one basket. You don't have to do that. That's something you're choosing to do. You have a choice. You can go and date if you want to. You can go out there and look for someone else. It's not like he's saying, oh, you've got to wait for me. You know, he isn't ready yet to be with you. Of course, he doesn't want you to move on. And you can't move on anyway from the person you're truly meant to be with, because you may go and try and meet other people, but it won't work. Everything's in God's timing and everything's under God's control. When you're meant to be with someone, you can't fight that feeling no matter what. And even if you got involved with someone else, it would only last a certain amount of time. So really what I feel I need to share with you is it's about you filling up your own cup and doing what's right for you, not pointing the finger at him saying, why aren't you ready? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you showing up for me? Why? Because that's blame and that's conditional love. This is unconditional love. So you've got to give everything back to yourself that you're craving from him or from another. So no, he doesn't want you to move on, but he doesn't want you to be miserable either. When he's not ready for you, or he's still learning his own lessons, everything's in divine timing. He's saying, is there a second chance? So he does want another chance with you. Doesn't matter whether it's a second chance or 102nd chance. He wants that with you. And that's what he's thinking about. You know, you may be thinking, is there another chance? Are we going to have another chance? So he wants the same things that you do. He's just dealing with his own healing journey right now. So the angels say, when you go into these moments of stress, pray, give it to heaven. You're carrying burdens around. It says, give your burdens to heaven, their troubles and your own, because remember, you feel what they're feeling. Their troubles and yours are weighing heavy on their mind, and you'll feel this too. Pray for peace. They're giving me, again, a weird feeling in my tongue. It's twice I've channeled this while I've been doing this. Like, I'm just looking for, I'm looking for the better thoughts. Okay. And my deck to show you. They give me like a strange feeling on my tongue. And it's to do with bitter thought. Where's the card? Well, anyway, I can't find it. But regardless, it's, it can bring in cold sores and all kinds of things. But it's about having bitter thoughts. I feel there's bitter thoughts there that you need to release. Because you're saying, is he ready to see me move on? I'm tired of all of this. Why is he doing this to me? It's like the pain there that's been pushed to him, and you've got to take back your power, forgive everything and rise, because he's learning his own lessons too. You've got to trust the process of the journey right now. If you feel that you want to do other things, do other things. Everywhere he goes, he sees things that reminds him of you. He is reminded of you constantly. So it's up to you. Fill up your own cup. That's the message, okay? Lady P, thank you for the donation. Has DMP told friends and family about our connection? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, well, I feel that he may have been talking about progress in his life. I don't necessarily feel he's been talking to people about the connection at all. I feel that he keeps that within. The thing is, we've got to understand that the masculines keep things very close to the chest. They don't really talk about it a lot, okay? The feminines do. Feminines, we share, we talk, that's why we have channels like this one, for example, but they don't. They tend to work it all out all inside. So I feel the answer is no. I don't feel that he's been talking about, the situation with you, and I feel that's also a form of protection. He doesn't want to jinx anything or cause any problems or drag you into stuff either, or get people gossiping. But I feel that there is progress being made, even if it doesn't feel that way. So I feel that you're receiving a no for the like your answer to your question is no, but he does see a future with you. And he will talk about you and bring him into his life and his family and his friends when the time is right. But I do feel he talks about the future and progressing and things he wants in his life. So he talks, it's like he's reflecting. I feel like it's more of a reflection when he thinks about you and the connection, it's more internal than external. So I feel that he doesn't really talk about anyone, you with anyone. I don't feel that's a bad thing either. Okay, he doesn't need to be talking about you to others. He just needs to work it out inside himself. And he does get frustrated because perhaps he'd like to talk about you or talk to someone, but I feel it's also he doesn't want to cause a problem. He doesn't know perhaps how to talk about it because he's trying to understand it himself. But what you need to know is he does miss you and he is fed up with his life the way it is. And you're going to feel that in the physical body. You may get frustrated. You may get a bit angry. You may feel like you're banging your head on a wall. Okay, getting the same results happening. And he knows he's got to make a change. He's got to break through this wall. I feel Archangel Nathaniel is bringing a breakthrough in. So the message for you is to focus on raising your vibration. Count your blessings. Keep your energy high and your days full. That means focus on being in the present moment, enjoying your life, allowing things to unfold. Because he is frustrated right now, but he's going to break free from that. So I feel March, again, I got this big message about March being a turning point. This could be the next 4 months or 4 weeks to 4 months where he's processing everything and moving things forward in his mind to remove that block in the way, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? We got Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Why is God showing me 111? What's the message? 111 is a message to believe. It's about believing, having faith, okay? It's about trusting in him. That's why he's showing you that number. So what does he want you to know through 111? Well, 111 is about believing. Your journey is protected by angels. Now, that's what he's showing you with 111. It's about faith. So you may think, oh no, I see 444 and that's a sign that my journey is protected. And yes, that's true. But God is communicating with you in his own way. So he's showing you 111 to say your journey is protected by my angels. This is what God's saying to you. I've assigned those angels to you and everything is working out. So have faith in that. Okay, so you are being protected. You are being shown the way. And it's about faith, belief, trusting the process, giving it to God. When you're stressed out, pray. Okay, but your journey is protected. I hope that helps again. I see you've donated again. You said, when will I be able to overcome my fear and start my own business? Well, you can overcome your fear today. That's a choice you make. Okay, you don't think, right, I'm going to overcome my fear in 2 weeks' time. You think, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to make a change today in my mindset. And that may mean that you've got to get your mind right first. So start believing in yourself more and having faith in what you're doing. So what's the message about your business? It's about believing in yourself. Again, that's why you're seeing 111, because that's a message to believe. So obviously release fear will bring in happy news. It says your prayer is answered in a creative way. So if you've been praying about things to do with your business, then you're going to get some creative ideas coming to you. So I feel that's the message. You've got creative ideas coming in because you've been praying about this, and that's going to remove any fear because it's going to give you something to focus on. So the angels say you've got to surrender, let go of all the struggles around money or fear or anything else, your journey, and give it to heaven in all directions of time. So surrender is the key. And also we got debt free. So the angels say debt is a past choice. Okay, so debt can be connected with money, karmic things, okay, feeling fear. It's a past choice you've made. Remember, what you're experiencing in this moment today is about past thoughts. What you're creating in your tomorrow is what you're thinking today. So the angels say debt of any kind, whether it's a karmic debt, fear-based debt, financial debt, struggle, worry, it's a past choice you made connected with old wounds around lack, feeling like you haven't got something. So today, make new choices to clear the old stuck energy and be financially and emotionally free, and then the wound will heal. So today is the day. Let go of fear, give it to heaven, and I feel you're going to get creative ideas coming to you. I hope that helps, okay? Gwen, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? So your DM is saying to you, I never meant to hurt you, okay? So a lot of pain there. Never meant to hurt you, never meant to cause you pain. I'm sorry. So there could be an apology coming in here. Okay, but this is going around in his mind. Yeah, he's saying everything is different now. So he wants it to be not necessarily how it was, because obviously things can never go back to how they are or how they were, but he wants it to be better. So he wants to change things, okay? So what is he apologising for? He's saying, I am sorry. So, and I feel you know what he says he's sorry about. He said, I am sorry. I was angry at myself, not you. So I feel that the reason why the thing itself isn't coming through, because it could be a very personal thing to you. You know what he's sorry about. You know he never meant to hurt you. You do know that deep inside. And he's saying, I was angry at me, not you. So he's letting you know why he behaved that way or said those things, or, why those things happened, because he's apologising for that. What else is he going through? What else does he want you to know? Yeah, and this could be for back and forth behaviour, letting you down, checking out of doing things. This could be a karmic situation. Just bear with, my chat's just gone off. I don't know why that happened then. Darkness, perhaps going ghost on you because my screen just shut off. So perhaps being quiet, disappearing, those things, like acting shady. He's apologising for all of that. Okay, it was his own fear. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, thank you for the donation. Good morning, love. How are you? What's S feeling and thinking about me? So what's going on with S? He's saying you mean more to me than you think you do. Okay, so you may think he doesn't care about you, or you don't know how he feels, but he does. You do matter. He's saying, I want to wake up next to you every day. So that's what his thoughts are. That's what his intention is. He wants a life with you. I want to wake up next to you every day. That's what I want. Because you mean more to me than you think you do. So you're perhaps wondering about what if he sees a future with you. And he absolutely does. He wants to wake up with you. He's saying, I will fight for you and I will love. So the message is, stand strong in your power. Know your worth right now. Have confidence, because he will fight for you when the time is right. So he is going to stand up and fight. Because he knows you're worth it, okay? What else does he want you to know? Yeah, he's saying indifference like fear is illusion. So it's like he's saying, if I'm acting indifferent like I don't care, I do. I do care about you, because nobody could ever take your place in my heart. So nobody could ever take your place. And nobody could ever take your place in his heart or his life. Even if he's acting indifferent, you do matter. And he wants to wake up with you. He could well be dealing with his circumstances around making that happen right now. Because he's going to fight for you at the right time. So you can't miss out on this, love. Let go of any fear. I feel there's also a message here for you that there's an end to the hard times ahead. So if you feel like you're struggling right now, it will get better. Things will get easier. He's just not quite ready yet to take your cup. It's like he's fantasising about you and he's working it all out in his head. So he is miserable out without you. He's fed up. But I feel he's coming up with a plan right now. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, thank you for the donation. Oh, where are you? There you are. So Misty Blue says, hi, I was stopped on the sidewalk by Raina's previous boss and two co-workers. His name walkers because they were walking. His boss asked me questions about what all I've been doing. Did they call Raina? So what's going on with this, okay? So obviously there's nosiness going on. And I feel that he's perhaps been manifesting. They give me a block in the throat when I'm connecting with this. Finding information out. Okay, because he hasn't been communicating, or, they give me a block there. So I feel that it's possible that they have called him. Okay, because it's like he's been setting the intention to find information out about you, and it's happened through a third-party situation in that way. Okay, so what he's saying to you is, do you still think about me? So again, he's thinking about you, wondering if you're thinking about him, and then all of a sudden, these things happened. So I feel it's very likely you've come up in conversation, or you will do. So it may not have happened yet. Okay, I feel it's like something that's going to happen in the future. So this could be over the weekend, or it could be next week, like these things come out, you come up in conversation in some way. But I don't feel yet something's been said. So, but it's something he's been manifesting. So it's like he manifested you running into them in his own way, if that makes sense. It's like, because when we're thinking about someone, we wanting to know what you're thinking about, we can manifest these things happening. What else is going on? Children and family. So this could also be how the conversation starts. It could be, for example, they're having a conversation about children, family, other people in their life, and then you get brought into the conversation. So I feel that you're going to come up in the conversation through other things, other means. It's not like they're just going to find information about you out and then go and tell him. I don't feel it's going to happen like that, as straightforward as that. It's more, there's going to be a conversation and you get drawn into the conversation. That's the message. I hope that helps. But he is thinking about you and wondering if you're thinking about it. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So just to let you know, I'm not ignoring anyone, okay? If something's resonating with you, it will be for you, even if it's for someone else. Take it, claim it. But I am prioritising the super chats because they are energy exchanges. So we've got Saranga with another donation there. Today, while sleeping, I almost saw an entity trying to get into me. Well, shield yourself if that's how you feel, okay? Who sent it? My protection was strong, but I gained consciousness and ward it off. Similar things used to happen in 2013 with me. Well, I feel if you go within, you'll know where it's coming from. And does it really matter? No, because you're protected, so you're aware of it anyway. So it's someone who may be having some sleepless nights, or you've got in the head in some way. But I feel this is fear, okay? It's fear, because he's saying today while I was sleeping, well, this is about sleepless nights, panic, worry. So the message I need to give to you is it doesn't really matter who it's come from. It's the fact that you are aware of it and you've blocked it anyway. Because nothing can hurt you, affect you, or damage you without your own permission. So it's about, you don't need to send negative energy towards anyone or back to anyone, or just catch the thought or the feeling of it and give it to heaven for transmutation. You don't need to sit around thinking who's done that, what's going on, because that just puts you into a negative mindset. Okay, on this journey as a light worker, you're going to have many people sending negatives to you. Okay, you're going to have many people sending darkness to you because they're craving your light, or they're jealous of your light or what you're doing. Okay, so it's about not getting involved in the who and the why and all of that, just knowing that, okay, psychic attacks coming at me, it's okay, I can send that back to God for transmutation. You don't need to send it to anybody. It's like if someone's coming at you with something, don't send it back to them. Send it up to heaven for transmutation. That's the right thing to do. Don't say, I'm going to send it back to sender, because then you're just being as negative as the person sending it to you. So just recognise, oh, it's good. I realise, I'm aware that something was coming at me and I caught it and sent it up to heaven. So the point I'm making is you don't need to give it attention. The more you give negatives attention, the more negatives you're going to attract into your life. So just be aware of this. It's not going to hurt you. It's outside the window. So in other words, it's like these swords are outside the window. This person is shielded. Okay, it's only if you think they're going to come in and cut you, they do. Okay, so as long as you're calling on your angels, you're protecting yourself, you've got no need to worry at all. Doesn't matter where it's come from. This may lift as well around the new moon. So you may feel around the new moon, which comes in on the 21st, you may feel it all shifting then. So you may be sleeping easier, things may feel easier to you around that time. But if you look at this card, you can say, oh, it's a woman, but I'm not getting that anyway. I don't feel you need to know where it's coming from. You're going to get many people sending you psychic attack on your journey. I get it. You just have to keep shielding yourself and cleansing yourself and not worry about it. Don't take anything personally. It's never about you. It's about the other person and their thoughts and their feelings. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me also an aunt. I don't know if an aunt resonates with you, but they're giving me that too. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and the angels and feelings. Has he been sick, okay? Well, I'll see if he's been experiencing any ascension symptoms. Well, first of all, he may have a lot of ideas right now about what to do, and he's keeping them to himself until they've manifested. So he's thinking a lot about what to do, how to move forward, what to say. He's thinking a lot, okay? And this could also be affecting his bladder. So he could be having bladder issues. He's feeling peed off with things. So there's a lot of anger there, frustration. And that can be affecting his bladder. So I'm not saying necessarily he's got like a burning bladder, but he could well be just running the loo a bit more, or, it's affecting him in some way. So he could also be dehydrated because he's got to drink plenty of water. So he could just be feeling out of balance. But he also he's because he's overthinking things. He's working out what the next steps are or what to do. So if you've been having any bladder issues, that's why I feel there's need for forgiveness. He perhaps even needs to come forward and apologise to you for something. He's saying you are adorable. So remember, this is nothing you've done wrong, or he sees you as adorable. That's how he thinks about you. That's what he wants you to know. That's about you being beautiful in his eyes and amazing. Just bear with my chat move there. So what else is going on with him? He's saying to you, I will never give up on us. I'm supported and loved. So he feels supported and loved by you, and that's why he's not going to give up on you. And you know you're supported and loved by angels, and you know you're not going to give up either. So I feel it's more like a frustration of being together, and he's wanting to move something forward, but he's like working it out in his head first, because he's saying, I envision the life I desire with you as if it's already been attained. And again, this could be through vivid dreams, fantasy. And then he gets frustrated because it's not happening. So the way he feels about you is he wants a life with you. That's what he visualizes and tries to create. And that's what he wants. And there's frustration around it not happening in the physical yet. So it could be affecting his bladder. So yeah, because he wants a relationship, but it's not the right time. So there's still things being manifested. So again, this could be delays until June, okay? I hope that helps. Cece, thank you for the rainbow and the donation, honey. Guidance on career and finances. I got booked a job today, but feel so intense and ill if it doesn't suit me or pay well. I tried hard to get over other higher rate cover work yesterday. So again, you're trying too hard. You said, I tried so hard. So you need to relax. That's why you're feeling ill. Okay, it feels like I fell into a worse cycle and missed out applying a full-time job because you're trying too hard. Don't know what God wants me to. He wants you to let go and surrender and stop trying so hard, okay, and just let things flow, which we've been talking about. I'm grateful, I just feel overstretched. Any love message from Jake? So you need some time for yourself. You need to rejuvenate, recuperate. The message coming through is ask for what you want. Now you may feel that's all you're doing, but you're not allowing things to manifest in time. You're wanting things. You're trying to force things forward. That's what I'm getting. Okay, you've got to ask for what you want and then let it go. And pay attention to your dreams. So you could also be having vivid dreams right now, or you may start having vivid dreams. But this is also about what you want to happen. So instead of thinking about a certain type of job, just send to the universe the type of money you want, the type of hours you want, maybe the type of things you want to be doing, and then give it to God and let go. And then you're going to be inspired, and the law of attraction will bring it to you. So it's like you're not allowing the universe to do its job. It's like what I'm getting with you is what you're doing is, and you may be conscious of it or not, okay? It's like you're asking for what you want, and you are doing that. And it's like you're putting all the ingredients into the mixing bowl, mixing it all up right. So you've got the right intentions, and then you put it into the oven to bake, but you keep opening the oven door. You're not allowing the oven to bake it properly. Okay, so imagine you're baking a cake, for example. If you keep opening the oven door, the cake won't bake properly. It'll all flatten down and it won't taste very nice and it won't be right. And the oven is the universe. So it's like you've given your desires and dreams and wishes and hopes to the universe, but you're chasing the universe around. It's like imagine you go into a restaurant and you give the waitress your order. Okay, a sandwich. I want a sandwich, please. And you, instead of trusting the waitress to take the order into the kitchen and then the chef creating the sandwich and bringing it to the table at the right time, you're running around chasing the waitress, going in the kitchen, watching over the chef putting the stuff on the sandwich. You're not allowing it to come. So you've got to trust in the law of attraction, okay? And the reason you feel ill is because you're being guided to let go and surrender. It's a sign there's too much pressure. That's what you need to do. You need to let go and allow things to flow. So you're still not giving things enough time. So what does Jake want you to know? Jake's saying past life regression. I could lose myself in you. So I feel he's doing a lot of deep thinking about the past. And he's thinking about how he could lose himself in you. But he's saying past life. It's like I feel that he knows you've had past lives. He's connecting with her in some way. And I feel it's through dreams. So I don't feel he's like doing a past life regression like a meditation or anything like that. But he is becoming aware that you've got a really deep bond and connection. And he knows he loses himself in you. And that's why he gets scared. That's why he feels vulnerable. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I open my heart to receive love and miracles. So he is opening his heart and you may connect with that too. That can be another reason why you're feeling the way you are. But this is also a message for you. When you start seeing 777, that's a sign you're receiving. Okay? And you're not chasing. So you're chasing right now, you've got to attract instead. So be open to receive the love, to receive the miracle, to receive the job you want, instead of forcing or trying to make something happen. You've got to let go and believe. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. Message concerning health conditions my way, okay? So what's the message for you regarding health? What do you need to know? Okay, so the first message out is you are a healer. And you have the power to heal yourself through calming your mind, relaxing. So remember, anything we go through in the physical body manifests first in the mind through stress. When we feel diseased, we don't feel at ease. And then it manifests in the body as a physical thing where the body creates a disease or some kind of struggle or challenge or obstacle. So the treatment right now is to calm your mind and relax, whether you do that through meditation, breath work, going for a walk, however you want to do it, because you are a healer. So you have the power to heal this yourself. Yeah, look at this, breath work and meditation. So the treatment is breath work and meditation, which will calm your mind and relax you. Your body forgives you. So whatever it is your body forgives you, remember your body is very capable, very clever, very intelligent. Okay, but if you need to, get it checked out for your own peace of mind, and maybe that's what you've done. So the angels say, get it checked out for your own peace of mind, because that may calm your mind and relax you. But if you calm your mind and relax your mind through meditation and breath work, you'll feel like you're healing already. You may even need to apologise to your body for something. Love your body more. Love every part of you. Look in the mirror and be grateful for the person that you are. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know about physical stuff? So a message from Raphael is, get a good night's sleep. And maybe that's affecting your sleep right now. So you may need to calm your mind before you fall asleep. Call on Archangel Honiel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Relax your mind, maybe do a meditation. And know that prayer works. When you pray, it brings in divine intervention. And it brings divine intervention into your day. Okay, that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donations, honey. One for you, one for your friend S. So Ashwini says 3D message from him. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I want to be strong like you. So he knows how strong you are, and he wants to be strong. Okay, and really what he's doing is he's sitting there right now in his marriage thinking, is it over? I don't feel he's thinking this about you. He's thinking about his marriage. Is it over? So he knows it's over. It's like he's working it all out. Is it over? What do I do now? I want to be strong. I need to make a decision. I'm not really living my life here. So he said, I'm leaving because it's what's best for everyone. So he knows he's got to leave. It's just a question of when. Okay, he knows it's best for everyone. For you, for him, for other people in his life too. So he wants to end this karmic cycle. That's what's on his mind today. And he wants you to know he's doing this. So yeah, he's going through towers, the chaos. Okay, it's not working. And he knows he's got to stand up and fight. So he's got a battle ahead of him, Ashwin. You have to understand, it may be easy in your mind to end that connection. But to him, it's a huge, big deal. Because it's part of his mission to do so. That's why you've got to have patience with him. So take a moment to breathe out, okay? This is what you need to do. Anytime you start getting triggered or stressed, you're going to feel this tower within him. You're going to feel the chaos, the anxiety that's going on within him. And it will take over if you allow it to. Especially because I feel there's lots of kundalini between the two of you right now. So he's not having intimacy there. He's having intimacy with you in the 5D in his dreams. He knows he's been searching for you from the moment he was born because you reach into his soul. And he knows it's up to him to make a change, and it's not long now. But it's also up to you to take control of your own thoughts and feelings. Okay, so what else is he thinking? I hope I haven't blown it with you. There you go. He's really worried about this. I hope it's not over between us. What was I thinking? So he knows he's got to make it right with you. So have faith, okay? So remember, it's up to you what you do now, how you process the feelings, and trust the love. Let's get one more card out for you. Yeah, it is happening, eagle. Now, I shared a video this morning of an eagle, okay? Things are already in motion. Powerful change is underway. Results are coming. They want to move forward. So things are shifting. And you could see results happening. Furthest timeline out is 8 months, okay? but I feel quicker than that. 8 weeks. Okay, something's shifting over the next 8 weeks. You're going to see changes happening. You're going to feel it. You may see more eagles because that's a sign he's coming to you. Just have faith in the when, okay? So let's get a message for your friend S and her masculine. So what's going on with your friend S? What's the message? I want to be different because I still care about you. So your person feels like they need to change, okay? They've got to change inside, or they've got to change something they're doing on the outside. And they want to do that. They want to be a different person. And you inspire that within them because you're the love, okay? And it feels like there's struggle around that because they're not with you right now. So your person saying, even if you don't think I care about you, I do. I still care about you, even if our love is delayed. So there is a delay, but the delay creates the way. Yeah, so make a wish. Your dreams are going to come true. So make a wish. This is about you being positive and thinking things through the right way, you know, without the ego causing problems. So visualize the life you desire. Visualize how you want things to be. Manifest it. See it already done and know that you're worthy. Affirm it. I am worthy. I am worthy of this love. And he's saying, I'm never not thinking about you. So you've got to remember your own worth and value. I feel that's something you're learning right now because he is thinking about you even if it seems otherwise. Yeah, you may want children and family, and this is what you're both talking about through telepathy and dreams and signs and synchronicities. So the telepathy and the 5D connection is showing you want the same things. You both want a family together, children, if that's something you want, or bringing children together. I feel this is something you're going to create together. So I feel it's not too late for you to have a family with this person, if that's truly what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. May I have any message for my beautiful twin? And a Keanu card, please, and a song card. So what's the Keanu message for you today? What do you need to know? Flying out, okay. So 2 cards. I feel this is also reminding you that you are a leader. Okay, you are a leader of light. You help others. And you complement his life as well. And he knows you do. It says, this was also 2019, and this is from, it says, what is iconic about Keanu in this picture? It says, he was called breathtaking, and he said it right back. When he was called breathtaking, he said it right back. So I feel this is a message that your twin sees you as breathtaking, and you say it right back. You know, it's like the way you feel about each other is, it's shown through each other. In other words, what you feel about him, he says to you. So you say something like, I love you, you know, like when the thing that you say some beautiful things in the comments, for example, I feel he's saying that right back to you. It's like he sees you as breathtaking. You take each other's breath away. That's a big message there. Okay, it says being kind is the easiest thing. And you are a very kind, loving person. You've got a huge heart. Look at what you do here for us on the channel with all the timestamps and everything else and the way you are. You know, you are a very kind person. He sees you that way. And that's part of your value to him. You know, the way you're kind and loving, it's part of your allure. Yeah, you've got try as well. Look, twin flame candles there. You don't give up. You keep trying. You keep going for it. You keep moving forward in your own way. And this is Dracula. And remember, Dracula is eternal. And obviously, he is playing Dracula, isn't he, as well? Isn't he playing Dracula? And because this was obviously where he played Harker in the original one with, what's his name in, and Winona. But then I think he is playing Dracula in a new version of this. I don't know why that's just come in my mind, but it shows, you know, the student and the teacher in a way. So it says when you put in the effort, people around you'll take notice. And it's about you, you know, obviously you have to have a balance between trying and you know, giving and receiving. But I feel that he does know how hard you try, how hard you work and the things you do. It's like the way you try in your life. You know, you are a go-getter. You work hard for what you want and you get the rewards for it, the results for it. So let's bring in a song. So what's the message through music for you? What's the message through music? We've got policy of truth, never do that again. It's like he doesn't want to hurt you again, or he doesn't want to let you down again. So the truth is coming out, come what may, our love will conquer all. So obviously you've got Depeche Mode's policy of truth, and you've got come what may out of Moulin Rouge. And this is the power of the love, overcoming all things. Even when it seems like there's no hope, there is. May could be significant as well here. Okay, but truth coming out. He's not going to let you down. He's not going to hurt you. He's not going to mess you around. It's got to be the right time. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, you were all I've ever wanted. And that's the truth. I feel you're going to hear a song with those words in. Okay, they give me a song, but I don't know what it is. You're all I've ever wanted. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know who it's by. It's a woman. Okay, it could be a Mariah Carey song. I don't know. So he's saying you're all I've ever wanted. What else do you need to know? So you've got the risk, the fool, taking that leap of faith, and you've got action. So I've got January to March as a timeline for him taking action here. Okay, so I feel January, leap of faith, moving towards March, something shifting. Okay, so things are going to happen in the new year, I feel, big time. You know, I feel that it's about facing fears and overcoming obstacles and things before then. Like there's a delay. It's like there's nervousness. I'm getting nervousness between now and December. So he may want to take action, but he may feel nervous about it, or it may not be the right time. And then it feels like the risk is coming in the new year. I feel January to March is significant. I hope that helps. Okay, let me also pull you some letters, because I know you love the letters as well. So you've got R and D, F, X, J, N, and Q. Okay, so you've got R, D, F, X, J, N, and Q. Because I know you like to write them down. I don't know if you can see them. Sorry, I know I need to put them further back. Because obviously I know you make things. And let me know again in the chat later what resonates with you out of them. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for Anjuan. Thank you for the donation, honey. Anjuan says, hi Liz, any message from DM today's current thoughts and feelings? So what's going on with your DM today? He's saying, I'm done pretending. So again, doesn't want to pretend anymore, doesn't want to wear a mask, doesn't want to hide. And that's why I need space to heal. And also the space is needed so you step into your power as a divine feminine. Okay, so your strength is there too. Children and family. So it's like he may be pretending around his family. Okay, whether there's children there or not, there's family. It's like he's done pretending. He wants a family with you. He may even want kids with you, or he may want to bring kids together, however that is, however it resonates with your situation. But he wants to be honest with people in his life, especially his family. So his family are very likely very important to him, and so is family itself. Having a family, creating a life, and this is what he's done pretending. So he may even be having issues with his pinky finger, because his little finger is connected with family and pretending. Okay, so if you've been having any issues with your little finger, that's why, whether it's your nail or, you know, you cut yourself or anything to do with the little finger on either hand. But he said, I'm done pretending around my family. I need to be honest. I need to be open. I need to make a change. And that's why I need space. And also, that space is needed so that you can step into your feminine power. So you're being reminded to have faith in who you are and trust in yourself. And the synchronicities all around you is showing that to you, to have faith, to trust the love, pointing you in the right direction, like a compass. And it's the same thing for him too. So he's seen signs and synchronicities about you that guiding to you like a compass. So you may see compasses. You got the star, you're being guided. So this is the guidance, okay? And you've got communication coming in. They give me community as well. So communication will come in because he's guided. But I feel this is definitely a huge message about community, which is family. So you may have family obligations or big families that you unite and bring together. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to my mods for looking after the chat. Don't people say some ridiculous things, okay? It makes me laugh, honestly. We got Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, his thoughts about me today, please. So how is he thinking about you today? He's saying to you, I didn't know what love was until you came into my life. So you've changed his opinion on love. Okay, and they give me an itchy right hand as well. So he wants to reach out. He's itching to do something here. Okay, it's like he's thinking about it all the time. He said, I've never met someone like you. I didn't know what love was until you came into my life because I'd never met someone like you. So it's like in his mind, he's thinking, right person, wrong time. Because of his circumstance, he's thinking in his mind, like, why couldn't I have met you years ago? You know, that's how he feels. But obviously he knows that love doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. We have to grow. Twin flame love isn't about an easy ride. It's about growth. He knows how kind and gentle you are. Never ever think that he doesn't see you or feel you or know you, the real you, because he sees you as kind and gentle. You know, you follow your heart with love and compassion. This is your lesson as well right now, to when you're getting triggered, to go within and heal, to fill up your own cup, because you're the ultimate Queen of Cups in his eyes. This is someone very kind, loving, gentle, very psychic, you know, very tuned in, tapped in, loving, everything he could ever want. You're the right person for him. He just feels it's the wrong time, which again is a sign about divine timing. Okay, because you perhaps want things to move forward. I'm not saying you're like rushing things forward, but you're still learning to surrender and let go. That's still what you're impatient about, or what you're struggling with. I do feel you have let go a lot though. You know, you have good days and bad days. It's like you have perhaps a day where you're fine, and then you'll have a wobble, you know, like an hour wobble or a couple of minutes wobble, and then you're all right again. So there is delays around this because of the timing. Okay, so again, something coming in the new year, but you've got to have faith. What does he really think about when he's not with you? You know, what's his pain? Yeah, did I handle it the right way? No, I didn't. He knows he doesn't handle things the right way sometimes. And he's curious as well. You haven't reached out. I'm wondering why. So this is also, he does wonder what you're doing, if you're going to reach out to him, if you're going to make a move, all of that. So have faith, okay? I hope that helps. He is thinking about you because you've changed his life. P, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, this is Pinky. I love your readings, makes me confident. What's Ben's message for me? Thank you for being here, honey. I appreciate every single one of you watching, by the way, just so you know. Even though I get involved in what I'm doing, you know, I do see everyone. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you as well. Depression there. So the message is, I can't hold back any longer. So Ben's message is, he's not going to hold himself back from you for much longer. So he has been holding himself back, which means he's been trying to stop himself from coming forward, or stopping himself in some way. And that could be because he's trying to create a protection, or he wants to come forward the right way at the right time. He doesn't want to hurt you anymore, but he wants to talk. Can we talk it over? So he's been holding himself back from communicating or having some kind of conversation with you, and he can't hold back much longer. Okay, so I feel you're going to receive communication soon. Something's going to happen very soon, because he knows that you're his wish fulfillment. He knows you can give him everything. He's hoping that you're going to open your heart when he comes forward. He's just making this decision. So the message for you is, don't be shut down with your feelings. Open your heart, be ready for anything, because you are going to have this life together, and he sees that with you. And I feel that when he reaches out, it's going to feel good to you. So you're going to feel like a big weight's being lifted off your shoulders. Okay, so yeah, he's finding the courage and the bravery right now to be able to move forward, okay? You've got get a reading 222. This is what you're doing. You're getting a reading right now, and the angels are showing you that you're divinely protected. So 222 is about divine intervention. It's about the universe being on your side, things shifting forward. So you just got to believe in yourself right now. And that's obviously why you're saying, I love your readings, it makes you confident, but you're the one that really gives you the confidence. So you get a reading because it helps you to remember your truth and to know that all is well. So he's finding the strength right now, the bravery, the courage to actually move towards you, to talk about things with you. And it won't be long until he reaches out. So it could happen in October, you know, it could happen any time now. So you just got to have faith in the when. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Brittany, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. I'm having feminine issues. Going to make an appointment with my gyno. Hoping this isn't permanent. I'm hoping I get my intimate life back and healthy by the time Austin comes back. So have faith in that, okay? So what do you need to know? What's the message coming through from Raphael? So I feel this is your main message, and then the others are clarifying cards. Mending and healing. So that's your main message. It's showing you are going to mend, you are going to heal. So that's your answer, because that's what you're saying. No, I'm hoping I'm going to be healthy by the time it comes together. And Archangel Raphael is saying, yeah, you are mending and healing already. So these are extra cards that are going to help with this mending and healing. But this is about having faith and knowing that your body loves you. And also talking very kindly to your body as well. Talking very kindly to your feminine parts and saying, you're worthy of great things. You're worthy of a great man. You're worthy of amazing, wonderful love. You know, it's about you reassuring your feminine bits that everything is well. Because again, this could be the need to forgive yourself for things that have happened in the past. we have to do that because our body listens and our body is aware. So, if you feel perhaps in the past you've been with people who've not made you feel worthy, or people who've let you down or abused you in some way, then obviously forgiving yourself and talking to your lady bits will help. I know it's strange, but like for example, when I quit smoking years and years and years ago, I apologised to my lungs, for putting them through that, and they said, it's okay, I forgive you, I love you. And I feel that you'll hear that coming from your feminine parts, okay? So get it checked out for your own peace of mind. That's what you're doing. Okay, you're saying I need to make an appointment with my gynecologist. Well, that's what you're doing. You're getting it checked out for your own peace of mind. But don't be surprised if they don't find anything, because I feel if you work on forgiveness and speaking to your body, it's really going to help, okay? We've got calm your mind and relax, because when you're going through anything physical, it can be scary. And the most important thing to do is calm your mind, okay? There you go. Okay, so I feel if you work on saying that to you, you might sound silly saying it to yourself, but it really helps, honestly. Be kind and loving to your body. Show your body how much you love her, how much you appreciate her, how grateful you are for her, okay? So calm your mind and relax. Breath work and meditation will help, which helps you to calm your mind and relax. You are a healer, so you have the power to heal this yourself. And your body forgives you. Look at that, love. That's what we've just spoke about. Your body forgives you. So your feminine parts will forgive you when you have a conversation. And you'll feel things lifting straight away. I hope that helps. Okay, so have faith in that. Let me bring you a message from Austin for you. He's saying, I could lose myself in you. And I feel that you're going to have such an amazing, intimate life together. You really are. I don't feel you've got anything to worry about there. I just feel if you work on forgiving yourself, and it's also, for things you've put yourself through in the past, and because we do abuse our body through things we experience along our journey, especially before we wake up, we do things like, we do have one night stands, or we drink too much alcohol, or smoke cigarettes, or allow ourselves to be hurt, or whatever it is, and we have to forgive ourselves for that. And it's about self-respect and loving yourself more. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Hi, Les, what are the feelings of T and K towards me? Who was the right choice for me? Well, if you're wondering who's the right choice, I always say this. Imagine they're in a room together. Without thinking it over, who would you go to straight away? That's the way your heart is leading you to. You should always follow your heart, okay? Forgive me, fear, not fear. Where your mind, you weigh everything up, pros and cons of each person. You should follow your heart. So let's get a message around T. Let's get a message around T. What's the message around T? What's the message around T? There's T. Okay, and what's the message around K? What's the message around K? So around T, you've got the Emperor. Okay, so you could see this as someone who can give you stability. And I know you're asking about their feelings towards you. I'm just getting a handle on the situation first. So it feels like maybe you even think this person is your divine masculine, because the Emperor is the masculine card as well. Or you feel you want stability with this, or that's what you would like to have with T. With K, but again, it's that with K, you've got a happy home. So you could see a life with this person too. And you've got sleepless nights and worry. So there could be some sleepless nights and worry going on about this too. So I feel with both people, there is love there, or there is a connection, there is something powerful there. It feels like with T, there's the Emperor, so this could well be where the lessons are. So there could be more conflict around T, because he could probably be, or that person could probably be, or possibly be your masculine, but again, you know your truth. And with K, there's like the happy home that you want there, but there's anxiety around it. So it may not be manifesting at this moment or the way you want it to. So how is T feeling? And how is K feeling? Okay, so with T, you've got, I have trouble to express myself. So T struggles with opening up or expressing the feelings, which also is something the masculines have to heal. And Kay is saying, your laugh is amazing. I connect with you at night. So definitely sleepless nights, restless nights. So I feel Kay is kind of lying awake at night thinking about you and connecting with you at night. Maybe even having some dreams about the future with you. So can see a future with you even though there's anxiety around it. And this person loves laughing with you or thinks about laughing with you. So I feel you've got a lot in common with this person. And this person perhaps has a really good sense of humour or brings out your comedian side, makes you laugh. So you can see a future with them in that way. But I'm kind of feeling the energy is stronger, or the bond, the soul bond is stronger with T. But obviously you have to sit with the energy yourself. But do what I said at the beginning. Put them both in a room in your mind. Who do you go to? That's your person. Okay. Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Priyanka says, let me find your question. Priyanka. Can't see Priyanka's question. Can anyone see Priyanka's question? Mods, can anyone see Priyanka's question? Because I can't see it. It's not in the chat there. I can't see it, okay? Can't see it. So I'm going to go down to Shavika again. It says 3D messages as feelings and next action, please. Now, obviously, you've just asked about T and K, and now you're saying 3D messages as feelings next action. So you'll know who you're talking about, okay? So how is this person thinking or feeling about you? This person is saying to you, I need to see you. So their next action is to actually see you, whether it's see you in person and talk or look at you on social media. So this person is wanting to see you. I need to see you. That's how they feel. They want to look at you or they want to connect with you or see you in person, but they may feel trapped. They may not be able to. So they want to see you. They feel like they need to see you, but they may feel trapped. So they could be watching you instead. Okay, but I feel that they feel trapped in their life right now. They may have something they need to release themselves from, and that's stopping them from physically seeing you. And they've got to gain strength and courage to be able to take that action step. So your person intends to see you in person. They may just not be able to at this time. So in the meantime, they're going to be watching you on social media. I hope that helps, okay? Mom Mad, thank you for the donation. Good morning, lovely Liz. Can I have any message my person to Ron, please? Is he trying to release the connection? And does he know what our connection is? Okay, let's see what's going on with him. He knows you're destined, yes. You've got fate destiny. He knows, and it lovers. He knows. He knows that you're meant to be. He's never felt passion with anyone the way he feels it with you. He knows. Okay, it's just taking time. There's going to be eventual positive outcome in this, okay? So he wants to take action. He's just delayed. So I don't feel he's trying to release your connection. He may be trying to release some other connection he's in, but I don't feel he's trying to release your connection because he feels like you're destined to be together. That's how he feels about you. Can we work this out? He wants to work things out with you. Okay, there may be someone around him saying that to him as well. So if he's already in something, the person he's with could be saying, can we work this out? Can we sort this out? But he knows it's not meant to be. Okay, so he knows he wants to work things out with you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so relocation as well. There could be a move coming up or a change in where he's living. He could be relocating in some way. It could be work-related if he isn't moving home. But he wants to leave where he is. He wants to make a change. He's saying, I am love. And he knows you're his love. This is the feminine energy. So you are love. He knows you're his love. He knows that deep within himself, okay? What else do you need to know? Surrender. Your messages, surrender, because you are going to come back together no matter how things seem at the moment. You're going to have a relationship and fall in love. Okay, so furthest timeline out for this happening is June. I've got June, something big happening. June could even be when you come back together and get together. So June could be your union timeline. But again, timelines are guidelines. But you need to surrender, give it to God. Okay, the angels say, just let go, stop stressing, stop chasing, stop all the worry, stop, and they'll come back. Because you are going to come back together. They are going to make up for the past. You are going to sort things out. And you are going to explore this love together. You know, the Ace of Cups is that relationship coming together. Something new coming in. So if he is releasing something first, trust that he will do that in his own time. I hope that helps, okay? So we're still waiting for Priyanka's question. Okay, I don't think it's on there yet, okay? Yeah, I've seen my mods asking, so we'll leave that for a minute then. So we've got Ram, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. And also you asked about members readings. Remember, I'm doing the 44 offer Monday to Wednesday. Okay, so you just missed out on that one, but it may not have been what you wanted anyway. But every Monday to Wednesday, I offer it on a Monday. I do a 44 offer. It's different every week. So, you want a reading, perhaps keep an eye out for Monday's reading. But it is a specific reading. If you want a reading with questions and everything else, then it would be just booking a normal reading. Okay, but I sent you my list for that reason, because obviously I've got other readings on there as well. So Ram says, my friend had a premonition and saw my person and I facing each other, and had a dream that my person was texting my friend about me, messages from her. So what does she want to say to you, okay? What does she want to say to you? So what she's saying to you is, I want more, but I'm scared. So again, it's her own fear in the way. Okay, I want more, but I'm scared right now. I'm sorry for not contacting you. So the fact that your friends had this dream, and well, there's someone coming to the door. I hope they don't ring the bell. I hope they're just delivering something. Okay, please don't ring the bell. Oh, he's posting. Okay, there you go. There's a sign. That's a big sign of a delivery coming through. So someone's just posted. I don't know what that is that's just been posted through. But I'm going to have a look, actually. I mean, it's a man. It's an older man there. So I'm sorry for not contacting you. I want more, but I'm scared. Okay, so your person definitely wants more with you. They're just scared and they are going to contact you. So I feel this dream is a huge sign of coming together. Let me just see what that is, because I feel it might be significant. Okay, let me just see what that is. It says Dear Neighbour on the front. How strange. What's this then? Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, Luke. Horses. Okay. There's something going to happen in the year of the horse for you then. Look at the horses. This is about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Who are they? Okay. There may be a message in here for someone. Now, Anne, if you're still here, Anne, says, hi, my name is Frank. Okay, isn't that interesting? So it's a Jehovah's Witness thing, but the point I'm making is this is by someone called Frank, and you've got horses on the front. So I feel this is a message about the year of the horse for you, Ram. Okay, I want more, but I'm scared. I'm sorry for not contacting you. I feel something's going to happen in the year of the horse. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, okay? And that's just happened for a reason there during your reading. But I feel there's also a message there about Frank contacting Anne. Well, that's what you need to know, okay? Interesting. So something's going to happen in the year of the horse. So everyone, so Victor, when you timestamp Anne's message, maybe let her know that I really feel that's a sign for her too. Let me just pull another card for Ram. Restless, okay, sleepless nights, lying awake at night thinking about you, overthinking, anxious, seeking answers. So breathe back into the now. Tomorrow's another day. It's like she always thinks tomorrow's another day. So I definitely feel something big is going to be happening for you. Year of the horse, 2026. That could well be the year of your union, your permanent union. Everything happens for a reason. That definitely happened for a reason. I hope that helps, okay? And that could definitely be a sign for Anne about 2026 from Frank, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Justin says, message that I may need to hear, blessed with my career. Just wish my love life would be the same. Well, have faith in divine timing. What you've got to remember is it will happen when you're ready. Okay, they're giving me downloads in the ears, okay? So it will happen when you're ready. Remember, I did that reading about you've got something else to do. So don't try and rush this forward. Just be in the moment. Enjoy your freedom right now. Enjoy exactly where you are. And remember, God will give you everything else at the right time. My ego is showing, I know. I just feel I should let Zeke go, but I can't. How did he feel last night? Well, you can't let him go because you're meant to be. Okay? He's saying I'm ascending. So he's leveling up for you. And you're leveling up for him because you're saying I'm blessed with my career. Everything else is working out right. Okay, so you're ascending right now. Yeah, I'll do Priyanka next then. He said, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So he knows he acts foolish. He knows he behaves that way. And the thing is, you do too, because you go into your ego. We all do it. We all do silly things. Okay, I've behaved really sillily in my own journey this week, and then I've had to kick myself up the ass and say, what, you're doing that foolish, So it's about you after you overcome it, you ascend, you level up. Okay, you go through your own fears and struggles, both of you do, to ascend, to grow up spiritually, to remember who you are. I will do whatever it takes to get back to you. So he is going to do it. So he is going to level up. Where did the other card go? So he is going to get up. I'll do whatever it takes, which means getting up off his ass and doing something about it. Yeah, look at this. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, and so are you. Okay, so you're both on a journey right now, separately as well as together, to be able to come together at the right time. So I feel you've just got to, there's going to be a block there, have faith in divine timing. Because you've got, when you relax about things, things get easier. The message for you is, you've got the angels already assisting you. You've already prayed for help with this. There's a regeneration coming in. So focus on your career. Focus on feeling blessed. Focus on all of those things. You're definitely connecting through dream visits, astral visits, astral travel. You're connected in other ways right now. And that's the truth. And the truth is, you belong together. The truth is, you need to rise above the ego and your own drama that causes problems, to reparent yourself, be kind and loving to your inner child, giving yourself everything that you need, and being patient with each other, because you are perfect for each other. So you're meant to be, that's what you need to know. Just have faith. So I get one more card out. Yeah, blocks are there for a reason. It's blocked, but it's only blocked in the mind. You're meant to be. You're destined to be. Fate and destiny is going to remove all the blocks and obstacles at the right time. So just focus on everything else you've got going on right now and have faith in the love. I hope that helps, okay? So Priyanka, this is a question went in the chat. We've got S's current feelings for P and next action. So this is for Priyanka, okay? So what's S's current feelings about you? What's S's current feelings about you? Okay, I'm learning to let go and accept the things I can't control. Now, I feel this is what you're both doing, because you can't control what happens. You can't control how he does or doesn't take action, or what his next steps are. You've got to just be in the moment and allow things to unfold. And he needs to accept his own feelings and his own emotions to be able to move forward towards you. So I feel you're both accepting the way things are, and you're both moving forward in your own way. So he said, I wish I could hold you tonight. That's what he's saying. I wish I was with you. I wish I could hold you. I wish you were in my arms. I wish we were together. And he's kind of realizing, well, I don't want to just wish it into existence. I don't want to just think about it. I want to act on it. And he's starting to accept that. Well, if I keep wishing, nothing will happen unless I take action. So he's working out how to do that. So he's been illuminated. He's going through a reflection period. And you're being guided to look past the chaos of the physical world and be inspired. And this is something that you're working towards by the new moon. So you're feeling stronger, more capable, trusting the love. He's working out what to do. You may be fed up and frustrated because you're thinking out about what he's doing. You may know he's got choices to make, but he just needs to choose himself, that's all. He is loyal to you already in his heart and mind. And he's going to prove that to you at the right time. The angels say you will be together as a couple. You will be in a committed relationship at the right time. And there is progress being made towards that. Everything is falling into place. Keep your vision and your thoughts positive towards the light. You both want the same things. So you are moving in the same direction. It's just taking time. So I feel that the furthest timeline out is 7 months for you allowing him to make this choice or this decision or to move forward the right way. So in those 7 months, don't be fed up sitting around worrying about everything. Focus on living your life, loving your life. That's the message. And that will move everything forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation, honey. I had another dream with Jay. We parted ways a while ago and I wished him the best. What are his thoughts and feelings towards me? Okay, so obviously what you're doing there is bringing in a healing. So what's the message? What are his thoughts and feelings towards you? Okay, so obviously perhaps even wanting to start again in a new way with you or bring some kind of new relationship in with you. He definitely feels the cycle. He feels like, because obviously what you're doing there is you're kind of wishing him the best. You're kind of healing something there. You're bringing a completion in. And I feel how he feels about you as he doesn't feel it's over. He doesn't feel it's over between you. You may feel it's over between you, but I don't feel he feels it's over between you. He feels like he's got more to say to you, or he wants to come out of the quiet time. So having a dream about him is also a sign of things coming together. Okay, it's a sign that this person may be reappearing in your life. This person could contact you because the law of attraction is bringing something in. So you could well hear from this person because he feels like the cycle isn't finished between you. That's how he feels. It doesn't matter what you think. You may feel differently. Obviously, it matters what you think. What I mean is you're asking how he feels. Because you might think, oh no, that cycle's done. But he doesn't feel it's done. Okay, and he may come back in to reconcile in some way. So it doesn't mean you're going to have a relationship with this person, but you may have a new relationship. So in other words, you could have friendship, or you could create something new with him in some way. So it feels that way. It feels like he's coming out of the hiding period or the quiet period to have some kind of conversation with you. So I do feel you're going to hear from this person at some point. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, are there any messages from Mark today? Give me fear. Give me a little bit of fear. So what's the message coming through from Mark today? So Mark is saying to you, I still care about you. I want to be different. So he wants to be different for you and for himself. He wants to be acting different in his situation. So he's saying, I want to be different. I care about you. So it's like he's saying, remember, I always care about you. Not that you would ever not think that. But he's saying, I want to be different. He's trapped in his own head as well. He's choosing peace. He's missing you. Both missing each other today. So you're both fed up and frustrated with the circumstances. So again, as much as you love life and you're focusing on blessings and everything else, you do get fed up because you want to be in each other's company and you do miss each other and it drives you mad. And you're both feeling that way today. So I do feel he's trapped in his head today, missing you, fed up, frustrated, and he wants to be different. The reason, he'd reach out to you now if he could. But what he wants to do is he wants to do it right. He's saying, I want to be different. I want to do it differently this time. I want to make it right. That's why he's not reaching out straight away. It's like if he didn't care about you so much, he would be reaching out because he wouldn't be thinking about the future or the consequences. So I really feel this message about he's waiting for the right moment because he wants to choose peace and he wants to bring peace into you. So if he's still dealing with these karmic people, then he doesn't want to bring those things in. He doesn't want to subject you to that conflict in a way. So he's saying there has to be a solution to this problem first because he feels like he's got a problem in his life. So what's he dealing with? And again, this could be family related, which seems to be ongoing. Yeah, it's because he's not making the decision. He's got to make the decision. So whenever he's got going on, it doesn't really matter. It's the fact that he needs to make the decision to move forward to you. And in his mind, he's waiting for the right moment. Now, he could be waiting for the right moment for the rest of his life. So he knows he's got to do it. And I feel like he wanted to do it in September. So you may have felt that in September. You may have felt like something was going to happen in September. Or you may have felt something potent was happening around that time and then it didn't. And you're like, why? I thought, I felt, I assumed, I wanted, but it didn't manifest. But it's because he's holding it back. Because he wants to do it different. He wants to be different. So it's like it could happen at any moment. And that's what you need to know. It could happen at any moment, this decision to take action towards you. So what else is he thinking about? Yeah, he's facing his fears at his own pace. He's doing it at his own pace. It's like he's saying to you, thank you for trusting me, for not pressuring me, for giving me the time to come in my own time, to do it in my own way. And then I won't back out or go back into fear. So you having faith in the when is actually working for the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from my DM, Will, and Twin Flame Guidance. So what's going on with Will? What's going on with Will? So Will is saying to you, I open my heart to receive love and miracles. So he knows you're a miracle in his life and he's opening his heart. So I feel he's going through a heart chakra activation to be able to be vulnerable and open with you and to show you his love. Okay, he said, I want to open my heart to receive your love. I want to open my heart to give you love. And then a miracle will come in. So that's what's happening. There's a heart chakra activation taking place. So you can both give and receive the love to each other. And that's going to be like a miracle. And that will be the miracle. That's what's currently being manifested. Okay, we've got dream visits and astral travel. So he's coming to you in dreams right now to show you through the astral realm. So he's traveling to you through dreams. So you are actually experiencing each other in dreams that this miracle is coming in. So you could have a dream where he opens his heart and tells you things. You could have a dream where you see 777 or a B, or you may see those things in the real world, So I feel he's going to come to you in a dream and show you what the next steps are. He said, I dreamt that I was on a plane. So planes are about movement, travel. And obviously he's traveling to you astrally, so that could be why I dreamt he was on a plane, because he was actually traveling to you through the astral realms. But he may jump on a plane. So, if there needs to be, like if he has to get on a plane to come to you, or if you want to go somewhere on a plane together, or that's also something that's coming in. But I feel this is more, he's perhaps dreamt he was on a plane because he was coming to you in the astral realms, and that's how his subconscious was processing it, or how his conscious was able to deal with it, if that makes sense. Because when we dream visit, it can be very disorientating as well. So I feel that this is about heart chakra activation. That's what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Just so Donna says, Donna, are you okay? I'm not waiting around, I'm just going to carry on. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing to do, just get on with things and allow things to unfold. And that's how things move forward. Rose, thank you for the donation. Any message from ST today and guidance for this friendship, okay? So what's going on with ST? We've got learning lessons. There is passion there. So even though you're saying guidance for this friendship, there is passion there. So I'm feeling that it's not just friendship, there's passion, or at least from ST's side of things, but there's still growth happening, there's still soul growth happening. So there's a lot of lessons being learned in this connection right now to move it perhaps towards what it needs to be. And it's a very passionate friendship, but it's a very passionate connection. So there is a lot of passion here when I'm connecting with the energy. Okay, definitely from ST's side anyway. And that may be a lesson that you're both learning. Okay, so what does this person want to say to you? What does ST want to say to you? We've got, will I see you again? I wish things were different. So it feels like, I feel that I wish things were different is about things being loving. Because you're saying guidance for the friendship. I feel that if that's all it can be right now, if that's all it is at this moment, ST is wishing things were different. Maybe you're wishing things were different too, because you want passion. You want love. You want to explore each other in a passionate, loving way. It's more than just friendship, no matter what's going on the surface. And he's wondering when he's going to see you again. So he could be working out how to move forward towards you, or how to actually meet up with you again, or create some kind of contact or some kind of interaction. But I feel this person wants more than friendship with you, and that's the message I need to share. So it's like your intuition is right if that's what you were connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi, it's 8 years today. A message from Jerry in the guide. So what does Jerry want to say? So he's saying, I see you in myself, past life regression. So he is thinking about the past as well today. He is going over that in his mind. It's like he's regressing into that. And he sees you in himself. So he looks in the mirror, he sees you. He sees you inside of himself. He knows you are a part of him. He knows that today of all days. And he wants to take a leap of faith. But I feel it's going to happen in the new year. Never be afraid to go for it. So he's overcoming his fears to go for it, to go for this love, to move towards you, to be with you, to make it happen. And you know this intuitively. You know through your own intuition what this truth is. Yeah, you got your intuition. I'm not surprised the High Priestess come up as well. So you know inside you're receiving downloads and information, and you're being guided to trust the love and to not give up on the love. Because even if he isn't expressing how he feels, you know he will. So it's just a matter of time. Okay, it's just a matter of time. What else is he wanting you to know? Yeah, he's saying, I can do what I want. So he's like, he knows he has to do it at his own time. I know I can do what I want. I know I can have what I want. So he's like getting the strength right now to move forward towards you, and it's hurting without you. So I feel the new year significant. Like the new year as in moving into the new year, like Christmas, the new year period. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, why won't my mum come with me to watch the play on Sunday? I try to get her out of the house, but she chooses to avoid many places. Sometimes she just goes quiet. Because it's not about you. It's not about you, it's about her. Perhaps she doesn't want to do that because that's something she did with your dad, or it brings memories up, or she's not ready. So you can't force anyone. You offered, she said no, you have to be okay with that. Okay, just understand it's not because she's sitting around in misery, or she's just dealing with her own stuff. You know, what you want isn't always what's right for her, okay? It's right for you, but it may not be right for her. So you go, it's because, you know, she's still dealing with highs and lows, ups and downs. She's still struggling. It's like maybe you even brought it up and she said she'd go, or she'd think about going, but then she changed her mind, or because she still feels trapped within her own self. You're going to see a change in your mum in the new year. Okay, you've just got to bear with her. You know, she's going through her own stuff right now, her own journey of healing. So, but don't let it stop you from doing anything. You know, you go out and do things as well. You can't put your life on hold for other people. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. I'm talking to a guy, Minav. I think he is lying about his occupation, that he has his factory. Well, he may be lying because perhaps he wants to impress you in some way. Perhaps he feels like a failure. He doesn't feel good enough for you and he's trying to impress you. Because the passion is there. He's a very passionate person. And I feel he talks about things with passion. So it's like he believes things himself. So I'm not saying he isn't lying, or, you know, it's not coming through. What's coming through is he's a very passionate person. So if he is lying about it, it will be in his eyes for the right reasons. Now, obviously, it's never good to lie, but he may be doing it to try and entice you a little bit because he wants you in, he wants to get you in bed, or he wants you to see him in a passionate way. You know, it's like that's what I'm connecting with from him. It's like he's trying to seduce you. He's trying to get your attention. He's trying to lure you in. Okay, so is he lying about it? Is he lying about his occupation? Is he lying? What's coming through here? We've got yes, pay attention to the signs. So it's like there's red flags going off in you, which says think carefully before going for it. So you may need to just think carefully before going for it with this person, or before saying something. Okay, because the signs are kind of cautioning you, or the signs are coming really from your intuition more than anything else. Or maybe you've seen a sign in another way. So pay attention to the signs and think carefully before going for this. So this may mean that this may not be the right option for you. This person may not be the right person for you. For many reasons, not just the fact that you feel like he's lying, but it may be that this person wants you, you know, for love, intimacy, not for a love relationship. But again, you just got to take it day by day. It doesn't mean you shouldn't explore it. Do what you feel is right, but pay attention to your intuition. But I feel right now this person is very attracted to you and perhaps wants you, I'm not saying just wants you for one thing, but is trying to get you into bed or trying to woo you in some way, or is thinking of you in that way, and they may be lying about that. You know, it's about saying something like, I don't know, we'll just come up with something. Perhaps someone's saying that they do yoga when they don't, or they like, I don't know, they like Chinese food if they don't, or you know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I'm getting. It's like to them a white lie, but obviously to you it's a big thing. So he may have, he may be involved in the factory, but not perhaps the way he's coming across that he is. So he's not meaning to lie. He's just perhaps stretching the truth a little bit to go in his favour, if that makes sense, to seduce you. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. What does my person want to say since our last communication? So what does your person want to say? So I feel this is the main message. I somehow trust you. Okay, and again, this can be a big thing for your person because he doesn't really trust himself and he struggles to trust people, but he does trust you. And that's another reason why he behaves the way he does with other people. Because he's saying, I somehow trust you. Of course he trusts you. You're his counterpart. I want to be strong like you. So again, you make him see things and feel things he's never experienced before. And you've got standby, get ready. And you don't want to be a standby. You don't want to be someone he comes to with all these, you know, experiences when he tells you all the things that trigger you in a way, or he brings up, you think, I don't want to be your sounding board. So you don't want to just be on standby. That's how you feel. And I feel that's what he's saying to you, not just on standby. You're my future, get ready. It's like you're both getting ready for each other. He isn't afraid that he's lost you since your last communication. Have I lost you because of what he's done? He said, I knew it. And this as well is like, I feel he knew it all along that you're the one. But it's like he said, I knew it all along. I knew I'd lose you. It's his own fear and insecurity, sabotage. You deserve the best. He doesn't feel good enough for you. So he's saying, because you deserve the best, I knew it all along that I would lose you because I'm not good enough for you. Because I want to be strong like you. So he's like, he's going in and out of ego. So his higher self knows you're the one and knows he's being prepared for you and that you're helping him to be strong enough to make changes and to become a better version of himself. Yet his ego says, well, I'm going to lose you anyway, so I might as well sabotage this. Okay, I might as well sabotage it then because I knew all along I'd lose you and you deserve the best. You're too good for me. So that's why he says the things he does, because he tries to get a reaction out to you, because obviously he likes to feel desired, doesn't he? He likes to feel his ego is being stroked, and you don't do that. Or you don't do it in the way he's used to having it done, and that causes him a big problem. So I am love, that's what you are. You're the embodiment. This is the feminine energy. You are the embodiment of love, and he knows it. And that's why he goes into his own fears and insecurities. He said, yeah, this is what you do. This is feminine energy. This is you, the way he sees you. I vibrate with kindness and unconditional love. That's what you do. You vibrate on a whole different level to what he's used to. So he keeps sabotaging it. But things are going to turn around. Everything is turning around. So have faith in that. Things are going to shift forward. Okay, obviously, we've had the eclipse. I feel the eclipse was a big turning point anyway. Yeah, you're his happiness, his warmth. He's going to take this leap towards you at the right time. He is going to change. He does feel like a fool for everything he's doing. But I do feel that you're helping him to shift and change who he is. And it's not even about changing. It's about him releasing his ego. Because the person he really is isn't the person he shows the world at all. He's a very kind, loving, sincere, loyal person. But he shows another side of himself because he's been hurt in the past and because of what he's been through in his life. And you're pulling him out of that to become his authentic self. New Year could be significant as well. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. DM messages, feelings and thoughts about me. So what does your masculine want to say to you today? You said, I never meant to hurt you, okay? So any pain, he never meant to do that. He was angry. Anger. Okay, so he was angry, never meant to hurt you. So again, it's about not taking it personally. We've got phone call and a new job. So he could actually ring you up and tell you about a new job or talk about work in some way. It could be his way back in. But there's a phone call coming. Now, this could be, if you're resonating with you're after a new job, you may actually get a call about it. But I feel this phone call is what's coming in from him. So I feel he's going to reach out with a phone call. He could talk about a job or even getting a new job, but it could be his way in. Because he's done all his reflecting, he wants to take action. So he's done reflecting, he wants to come forward. I feel there's going to be a movement. So he does intend to call you or message you or something. So the message for you is to feel good about the connection right now, to feel strong within yourself because you do belong together. And the more confident you are, the quicker things will progress. And I feel he wants to gather his confidence to move forward. He may even be after a new job to feel better about himself. Or there could be a new job for you. So there's a new job somewhere or something. Or he's doing a new job, like he's doing something in a new way. But I feel the big message is he wants to say, I'm sorry I hurt you, I was angry. What else do you need to know? Yeah, your journey is protected by angels. So until this comes in, your journey is protected anyway. You may see rainbows all 444. So your journey is absolutely protected. There's no need to worry about anything. And yeah, you've found union within yourself. So inner union creates outer union. So focus on the inner union, and that will create everything on the outside of you, and vibrate with kindness and love in everything you do. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message from my DM, thanks. So what does your masculine want to say? I want to make it right, okay? So your person wants to clear the air with you, build the bridges with you, sort things out with you. That's their intention. I want to make it right. I want to do it right. I want to make sure this time it's right. And that's what we've got a yes for. Whatever your question is today, if you're asking with love, not fear, the answer is yes. So Knight of Pentacles, there's eventual positive outcome. It may take time, but you're receiving a yes. Yes, he wants to make it right. And if you have a question in your mind right now that you're thinking about, if you're asking that question without fear, the answer to that question is yes. Okay, and that's coming through like separately for you as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, he said, I've gone within to process my feelings without feeling overwhelmed or pressured so I can focus on me and what I want. So he needs this time to figure out what he wants, and that's what he's actually feeling a relief about, because he knows he's feeling more relieved about his life because he's working out what to do. So he's currently in the process of change and working out what to do. There may be a tower around as well that's going to lead to your dreams coming true. And all the passion is there as well. So obviously the passion is there, the Kundalini, you're going to feel it all. But I feel there could be some kind of tower that falls first to make your dreams come true. So something chaotic is going on, or something that perhaps doesn't make sense, or you're wondering why something is happening. It's happening for a reason, to move you towards union. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you, Tony, who's jumping in the house. I'm sending you so much love. We've got Josh, thank you for your donation. Josh says, is my relationship good and serious? Okay, is your relationship good and serious? So, well, there's definitely passion there. There's passion there, fire between the two of you. You know, and there's good news here. There's good news. This is good news. So I feel, yes, your relationship is good. You may just have to fight for it or let go in a way where you stop worrying about it or stressing about it. But I feel there's a lot of passion and action happening and things progressing between now and March. Okay, so I do feel all the fire is there, all the desire. You know, the Ace of Wands is a very passionate card, and it shows it's heading in the right direction, especially connected with the Page of Wands, because I'm seeing this as really good news. Like, there's good news in this connection, but it's just may take a bit of time. You know, you've got the 7 there as well. So I feel that I'm getting March as significant as well. We're in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So you may see things moving forward and progressing between now and March and April. So it's like you just got to give it time to move forward. You know, breathe and enjoy the journey you're on, instead of perhaps trying to make it out and to be something it isn't, or wanting it to be something it isn't ready to be. Because if something is seeming to be a bit strange right now, it's going to turn around very quickly. And you've got the horse there as well. So the year of the horse is going to be significant for this connection, which comes in February, March time. When I'm connected, obviously January, that's when I'm connecting with February, March. So things are about to turn around very quickly, and you're going to hear from them soon. So if you're waiting to hear from this person, they're going to come in with a communication, or they're going to open up in some way. But I feel, yes, there's good news in your connection. Whatever's going on in it, you know, I feel that things are going to turn around very quickly, spontaneously. And the year of the horse is going to be a great year as well. I hope that helps, okay? Let's just see how this person is thinking about you. So how is your person thinking about you? Yeah, get ready. Stand by. Something is going to shift. So there's going to be a big shift moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel like you're both getting ready for each other to move this forward the way you want. Sonali, thank you for the donation. S's feelings towards me, we're not in contact. So what's he feeling towards you? You're not in contact. What's he feeling? What's he feeling towards you? So he's definitely doing a lot of thinking about you. He's thinking, but he's not taking action. Okay? Yeah, because he's working out what he did. Okay? Did I handle it the right way? No, I didn't. So he's sitting there contemplating. But he also needs a little bit of time to do what he needs to do for himself. So he feels relief as well, because he's doing what he wants right now. He's processing and he's working through his thoughts without pressure. So he knows he didn't handle it the right way. So he does want to make up for what's happened, because he's never met anyone like you, and that's what he's working through. So he needs this space right now to work through his feelings, because he's thinking, he's not acting. Okay, he's not taking action, so you've got to give him that time to take action. Don't get triggered, don't worry. Focus on you. He knows he's never met anyone like you before, and he knows he could have handled it differently. So he's working out what to do next, okay? So what else do you need to know? Yeah, you got to clear the clutter within you and around you. Nobody could ever take your place in his heart. So he knows you're the one, that nobody could ever be you. And nobody could take your place. He knows that. He's aware of that. So the message for you is clear your clutter right now. Okay, this could be your own fears, insecurities, clutter in the mind, or it could be your space. you're getting ready for something, and differences between you, whatever they are, whether they are physical differences or spiritual differences, they're proof that love has no barriers. So you're going to overcome whatever the obstacle is. You just have to give him time. I don't feel he's ready at this moment to break the no contact. But he is thinking about you in a very intimate way as well. There's a lot of intimate thoughts running through his mind when he's connecting with you. So if you're having Kundalini rising, or you're feeling the Kundalini in your body, that's why. Because you're the sun, the warmth. So you're going to have a lot of heat in the body. That's how you know he's thinking about you. So a lot of warmth going on in the body because of the passion. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Should I invest money in that idea, which I'm currently thinking in my mind, and will it bring success? Well, if you're feeling like you've got an idea that's going to be successful, if you feel that, you're going to manifest that. Okay? Yeah, and things are going to move forward. If you take the action step, if you stop worrying about it, if you let go of what's happened in the past, it feels like maybe you've had some kind of, they give me the word disaster. Okay, and there's never a disaster. Everything happens for a reason. When you may feel you've been through some kind of disaster in the past, and that could be like disastrous results with money or a disastrous investment, don't let that stop you from moving forward towards what you want. Don't let your past hold you back. That's the message. Don't let your past hold you back. So, is this idea going to be successful? Is this idea going to be successful? Yeah, there's a golden opportunity. Don't let your past hold you back. It's a golden opportunity. But your thoughts create your reality. So if you start sabotaging it with your thoughts, it's going to cause a problem. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Can I get messages from IDM Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you? What does Mohammed want to say to you? Mohammed is saying you are adorable. So that's how he's thinking about you, that you are adorable. He's got those adorable feelings for you. Be at peace with exactly where you are. And he feels that when he's with you. When he's with you, he feels peace. He feels calm. He feels relaxed. He's never had that with anybody else. So the angel's saying you are on the right path right now. Be at peace with exactly where you are. The Kundalini is rising within you. It's there again. The heat, the fire, the desire. Names, dates and numbers. So I feel you're both mirroring each other. You're both seeing each other's name everywhere. Number sequences, signs, synchronicities. You're being reminded of each other everywhere you go. It's like he can't escape you because he knows how adorable you are. Look at this, I love you. So if you're seeing the number sequence 222, whether you see it or you see it on the clock, however you see it, that's his message saying to you that he loves you. He loves you and he wants you and he desires you, okay? Because he knows how gentle and kind you are. He knows how loving you are, that you are a person who follows your heart with love and compassion. So have faith in who you are. He knows who you are. He loves you. I hope that helps, okay? Josh has donated again. Is my relationship real? So obviously we've already answered your question. Let me pull you as well an angel answers card. What do you need to know? We've got, look at that, yes. They couldn't answer clearer, could they? Okay, because you're saying, is it real? Maybe that was also second guessing the guidance you've just had, or you weren't 100% sure. So you've also got a second answer with a yes. So is your relationship real? Yes, it is real, but you also have to believe. So you may be in your own fear, your own insecurity, your own struggle. So the answer is yes. I hope that helps, okay? Kate, we've got Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Kay at work. So how is Kay feeling about you at work? I wish I could hold you tonight. So definitely wants to hold you, wants to be with you, thinks about you in that way. Thinks about you at night as well. I wish I could hold you. But also wants to be balanced. So maybe busy with work, maybe balancing other things, maybe feeling like the life is a bit of a struggle. But they do want to hold you. So what else do you need to know? We've got signs. So again, they're seeing signs about you or being reminded of you. And you've got fall in the fall season. So you are being, there's an opportunity there. It's just whether you both decide to take it. But he is saying, I wish I could hold you tonight. But I do feel he's working on his finances and his other things he's got going on. He may have a lot going on that he's trying to balance out. So he may feel like he hasn't got time to give to a relationship. And this could be something balancing out within the next 2 weeks, 2 months. So there may be an opportunity coming for him. But again, it's about remembering that the universe will create a block. And they give me fear there if it's not meant to be. Or it's not meant to happen yet, or whatever is happening, because obviously you've got Adam on the horizon as well. So he's saying, how will K feel towards N going forward? So who is N? Okay, how will K feel towards N going forward? Okay, I feel what you do is you need to allow things to move forward naturally more than worrying about things or overthinking things. Trapped. So the message is K will feel trapped going forward. So how will K feel towards N going forward? Trapped, stuck. Okay, so this could be, I don't know, because perhaps N is the other person, or N is perhaps an option, or whoever, but K will feel trapped in some way or stuck. That's how K will feel. Okay, with whatever the question is or whatever you're asking about. The answer is he will feel stuck or trapped or like there's a delay in some way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Universe, thank you for the donation. So I think this is Yashi, it's coming up as Universe 999. Message from the universe regarding my journey of life. So what does the universe want to say to you right now? What does the universe want to say to you right now, moving forward? Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing in new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life because you are only one choice away. So make good choices, make good decisions, follow the path of peace, follow your heart, do things that light you up inside, and that will always open the right doors. Remember, if God closes a door, he always opens a window. Okay, so there is opportunities coming into your life, new opportunities that you may not yet see. Yeah, love opportunities, love messages. And I feel the messages don't give up on love. And this could be a specific person, but I feel that you are dealing with your own issues around that. So don't give up on love, because you've got a message of love coming in. So the messages, don't give up on love, because at the right time, love will grace you with its presence. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. What did Kay feel when I told him about my person? Was he concerned or jealous? Okay, so how did Kay feel when you told him about your person? Well, he got him in his head. Started feeling fed up, frustrated, a little bit miserable, wondering what's being offered to you, what you're having in your life, what you've got going on. So I feel he got a bit defensive. He didn't quite know what to say or what to do. That's how he felt, okay? Let's bring in another deck here. How did he feel? Yeah, down and out, fed up, stressed out. It affected him. So yes, I do feel it made him feel jealous and concerned. It made him feel like you weren't bothered or interested, down and out. It means like you're the one, like he isn't good enough, or there's someone better for you. So it did make him think about your value and what you can offer him and what he can have with you. So it made you feel or see more valuable in his eyes. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Not that he doesn't see you as valuable, but it increased your worth because it's like someone else is interested in you, if that makes sense. Saranga, thank you for the donation. A love message from Nana B. So what does Nana B want to say? I see you in myself because you are adorable. So all the things that Nana B loves about himself, he sees that you in that. He sees that in you. So he sees you in himself in some way. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, you light me up. Your light came on and woke me up. So he also sees you as a lighthouse, someone who's helped him to grow and evolve and transform. And he does hear the call to you. He said, I hear the call and I'm ready to come home. So he sees you as home. He sees you as someone he can really settle down with and have a life with. That's how he does see you. Okay, because you've woke him up. So he sees you as someone very warm and inviting, someone who's very passionate and strong, someone who's got lots of qualities to give, and he feels and senses that. Okay, that's how he sees you. So is there a message for you and him together? What do you need to know? Good news, okay, because God never closed the door without opening a window. So there is going to be another opportunity for this to move back around, and names, dates and numbers. So you may be, he's seen your name, he's seen things connected with you like dates, number sequences, other things. So you're being reminded of each other constantly. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. What is causing Orlando to be lovey-dovey with me 1 week but then pull away for a few weeks? Is it fear? Is it his finances? Or is it me? It's not you. Okay? It will be fear. It could be finances as well. You know, work gets in the way, all of the things get in the way. But it's never you directly or what you're doing. It's never take anything personally. It will be, this is what they do, they process, they have time within. Just when you feel something is moving forward, they seem to disappear or go quiet. We've got people with agendas. Okay, now this isn't you having an agenda. This could be people around you. So people with agendas could be his boss. It could be things he's got to do. So that would resonate with money. Because he's also at a crossroads and he's working out what to do about it. Okay, because he doesn't want you to go cold on him or for you to be with anyone else. He doesn't want you to see him as a bad guy either when he has this time where he's saying inside, I have to pull away to process. But it's all about a decision. So yes, it could be also because people have got agendas, you know, things he's got to take care of and do in his physical world. But it's because he needs to make a decision and he's not sleeping because of this decision either. Everything is different. So again, it's like with you, it's all different than it's ever been before. And also because he needs to spend time with other people. So he may be spending time with friends and family around that time. And he said, I needed space, that's all. And he's kind of saying, I've waited too long. So he knows that perhaps he waits a bit too long, that you may go cold because of that or stress out. But he isn't meaning to cause you any stress. It's just life in the way. So it's not just finances, it's people with agendas. That could be family, friends, like he has to spend time with his family or has to spend time with his friends, or, you know, he's got other obligations, not just you. So don't take it personally. So what's the message for you? Yeah, a tarot card, slow. So I feel really what you're being shown through the tarot or any other reading you get or any card you pull is you need to slow down, relax. There's no need to stress about it. I hope that helps. I said stress. There's no need to stress about it. Tarot Priyansha, thank you for the donation. What is coming towards me? Okay, what is coming towards you? What is coming towards you? What is coming towards you? Okay, well, if you've been working too hard, okay, there's an opportunity coming towards you to have some relaxing time. So it could be a holiday, time off work, feeling less stressed about money or finances or career or anything you've got going on. So I feel again, this could be if you're putting work into something, if you've been feeling like you've been overdoing or overgiving or overtrying or putting a lot of effort into something, you're going to feel a release or a relax, or it's like the stress is going to go. So put that into your situation. You're also going to see lots of signs and synchronicities about what you're wanting or how you're feeling or what's going on in your life. So what's coming towards you is signs, synchronicities, also about a move. So someone could make a move, or you could actually move, or there could be some other kind of move happening. You could make a move and you could be seeing signs about that. And you got, let them make the next move. So what I'm feeling is what's coming next is a move from someone that you're perhaps waiting for to make a move. Because it says, let them make the next move, a move. You're perhaps now seeing all kinds of signs and synchronicities that there is a move coming to you and you won't have to work as hard. So if you feel like you've been trying to make something happen with someone or move something forward with someone, if you surrender and let go and let them make the next move, they're going to make that move. And signs and synchronicities are coming towards you to show you that. Okay? But also I've got something going on with work as well. So it may be that you're being guided to have a rest from work you're doing, or to have a little bit of a break, and then or go within for answers, and then you know what the next move is to make. But I feel regarding love, it's about letting someone make a move towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just make sure I've received no emails or anything. Some people sometimes email me donations. I'm just making sure I'm up to date with everything here. So we've got Byron with a donation. Natalia's just come in as well. Thank you for being here. So Byron says, thank you for the donation. Byron says, where are you? There you are. How was the connection with Alice today? What else should I look forward to heal and how? So what is Alice wanting to say? You deserve the best. She wants you to know that you deserve the best version of her, the best things in your life. You deserve that. So it's about believing in yourself. So you deserve wonderful things to happen to you. You are a magical being. You get stressed sometimes when you don't need to. Okay, so what's coming towards you is passion, love, making things happen, getting excited about your life. Again, March, significant here for something powerful happening. But it's showing you between now and March, things are getting better for you moving forward. And she does think about you with passion. She does desire you. She does want you. And something is heating up between the two of you. So you may be having more vivid dreams or kundalini or astral visits as well. We've got, she's healing an addiction. So you have to have compassion. So her addiction could be to something physical she's doing. Could be a substance, a behaviour, something that isn't serving her or you because you deserve the best. So she's got to heal that. And obviously you've got your own addictions. You go into your own fears and insecurities that can be like an addiction. So you've got to overcome those with compassion as well, being very kind to yourself, to look past the physical world. So again, when you want it in the physical, it's about trusting that it's more than a physical connection, observing the journey in a higher way, feeling each other's energy, not just needing each other in a physical way. Because if you were meant to just be in a physical relationship, you wouldn't be twin flames. I tell you that now. You'll give me a block. I know that causes a problem because you think, well, I want it in the physical. Well, twin flame love is about soul growth. The block in my throat. The block in my throat there. So it's about recognizing it's not just about communication or making love or having a family, any of that. It's about soul growth. That's why twin flames sometimes have families with other people and other things go on. So I'm not saying that's going to happen in your connection, but what you need to understand is, when there's blocks, and they give me that block there for a reason, there's other things you can focus on. And that's what you're being guided to do because you deserve the best. So when I say other things, I don't mean other people. I mean your passions, career, projects, goals, that kind of thing. And obviously, if you feel you need to quit smoking, then that's absolutely something you can do. The angels will assist you with that. So anything you feel you need to heal. Because, smoking, the more you align with your spiritual pathway, the less likely you're wanting to do those things anyway. Because you realise how toxic it is. I mean, I'm not saying anything about smoking. I'm an ex-smoker. I gave up smoking when I was 30. And I'm 49 now. So 19 years ago. And I was a chimney. I was one after the other, especially when I was drinking alcohol. So I quit them both at the same time. I quit alcohol and smoking cigarettes at the same time because I knew that one went with the other, really. As soon as I had a drink, I'd be just one after the other anyway. And you have the power to quit it. And now I look back and I think, I can't believe not only did I do that to my body, but I wasted all that money. Okay, and, I don't even know how much a packet of cigarettes costs now. I mean, I'm sure it's crazy money. And obviously there's vaping and all that, but it's still not good for you. So if you want to quit all of that, you can. And that may be something, but you have to be compassionate with yourself. Don't think, I'm really bad because I do this or that. Just focus on love. Just focus on loving yourself more and looking past the physical world. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Grayson? So what does Grayson want to say to you today? What does Grayson want to say? You are amazing. That's how he feels about you. That's what he's thinking about you today, that you are amazing to him. You are amazing, okay? What else is he going through? And he got that message coming up the other day about the 5D as well. So he's in our faith that we will get it right in this life. And this is also something you're being guided to know as well, to have faith in it happening in this life. I'm harnessing my masculine energy to have faith in myself to get it right in this life. Because you are amazing. So the message for you is to have faith that you're going to be together in this life. You're going to have union in this lifetime. And there he is doing what he needs to do. He's harnessing his power. And I do feel that when I've been connecting with his energy. That's why he's saying things to you like, connect with me in the 5D. It will be different this time. Because he thinks you're amazing. He wants you to know that. So you've got nature is speaking to you. So you could see signs in nature like stags or bees or penguins, anything, whatever it is. And also healing addictions, compassion. So there it is again, healing the addictions. And this could be things that he's addicted to in his life. It could be things you're releasing. Addictions isn't just things like substances. Addictions can be like behaviours, toxic behaviours. So, self-sabotage, checking social media all the time. overthinking, those can all be addictions we have to release. So how else is he feeling in the separation? I really miss you. Look at that. I really miss you. I regret things. I really miss you. And I feel he really misses you in the 5D. Because, it's like you've blocked a part of you off. I'm not saying you're blocking him out, but you've blocked a part of you off so that you don't get hurt. And he knows that, and that's what he's trying to get you to take the wall down. He's trying to get you to take those walls down. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Ling, okay? The beautiful Ling. I saw your question. Where's it gone? Where's Ling's question? Ling, where's it? I saw it. It's just gone. I saw it in the chat and then it's disappeared. So I'm not saying it's disappeared, but I can't see it. I want to do Ling from ST. What's your message, Ling? Okay, there you are. What should I know about ST and me this weekend? Messages moving forward together. So what's the message? Okay, I feel the love. So he does feel the love. So this weekend, he's going to feel the love. Just like you feel the love, okay? You fill me up with happiness. So you're filling him up with happiness right now when he's feeling your love. That's how he feels. So I feel he's overflowing with love for you right now. Gratitude for you, feeling your love. Because he feels the kindness and the unconditional love vibrating from you. So he's saying you vibrate with kindness, you vibrate with unconditional love, while I complete an important cycle in my life. So it's like you're having faith that he is ending something in his life or completing something to be able to move forward and be with you the right way. So you're operating now in this unconditional love that is affecting things in a good way. It's making him feel comfortable and safe to be able to admit his truth. Okay, you got asking, it will be given. So this is the message moving into the weekend. Pray, give it to heaven. Ask for what you want and it will be given to you. Whether that's things progressing, moving forward, him opening up a bit more. But he is feeling very grateful for you because you're moving into alignment. And again, this is over the next 2 weeks, 2 months between now and February. Things are moving into alignment. So you're going to see things progressing. You may even see 222. So you are both aligning with each other and balancing your energy to give and receive equally in union. So you may even see flamingos. You may see 222 flamingos. And I'm getting twos as in things are going to progress in twos. So 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Between now and Feb, you're going to see big shifts coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Esmeralda, thank you for the donation. Hi, Lizzie, broke contact because I didn't answer him when I was irritated. He said I ignored him. Will it be okay? I haven't heard from him in over a week. Of course it'll be okay. You just trigger each other's demons, really. He's saying, I somehow trust you. He trusts you. He knows that he can trust you. He knows, no matter what he's said or done. Okay, so what's going to happen with him? And what's the next step? He's definitely going to move forward. It's not over, obviously. There's a karmic ending that needs to occur, though. And this could be the karmic cycle, the way things have been between you. So there is good news coming in. So I feel he is going to move towards you. You just have to give it a bit of time. Okay, just understand that you trigger his ego. He triggers your ego. It's a natural thing in this journey. There is going to be communication coming in. You are going to receive messages of love on a constant basis. So let go of your fear right now. And have faith. And look how he got triggered. You're saying he broke contact because I didn't answer him. So he got triggered. He got stressed out. He was worried. He thought you're ignoring him. But he does that to you. So, of course, it's going to be okay. He is going to communicate. Stop looking at your phone. Stop worrying about it. Give it to heaven. Okay? Focus on you right now. Okay? Do things for you. You don't need to reach out. You just need to let him come back. So, we've got Fox. The Fox is giving him a solution. Helping him to make a decision. To know what the next steps are. So, what does the Fox say? The Fox says, have faith. So you don't need to do anything. Stop worrying about it. You've got this month. He's going to reach out this month, but you need to let go. Let him come to you. Okay, work on your career. Work on other things you're doing. Work on self-love, and that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do a message for Melissa. Okay, what's the message coming through for Melissa? I'm working hard on myself. So your person is definitely working on themselves right now. And they want you to know that, that they are doing that. We've got being emotional is not my weakness, it's my strength. So he knows that he needs to work on being emotional and opening up emotionally. Because he has always felt like that's a weakness, but it isn't, it's a strength. And he gets that from you. So he knows that you are strong and you show him strength through vulnerability. Again, look at this, watching your social media. So you know he's watching you. You know he's your spy dude. He's saying you are the most important thing in my life, even if it seems otherwise. So he's working hard on himself to be able to open up emotionally to you. That's what he's doing. What else do you need to know? I love that it always comes up that he's watching you because you know he is. He's saying, I should have told you the truth about my feelings, or I want you back. So he knows he's got to open up about how he feels. That's his big issue or his big obstacle that he needs to overcome. And that's what he's working on. Let's bring you something out of the bucket as well. We've got 5. So he is doing the changes. So you may see 5, 5, 5. He is working on himself. And you've got living together, because you will live together. So everything that's happening, especially over the next 5 weeks or 5 months, is going to move things forward so you can live together. And he has fantasies about living with you. I hope that helps, okay? Want to do, Valentina says, hi Liz, I emailed my ex asking for help, but he didn't answer me. So first of all, understand that if he isn't answering you, it's for a reason, which means it's something you can handle by yourself. He isn't answering you because it's like God saying, don't call on your ex, call on me. The universe, the higher power, God, whoever you connect with. Whenever they're not answering in that way, it's so that you can actually receive help from heaven. Okay, and find that strength from within you and above you. And also you have to ask yourself, why was it that you emailed him in the first place? Was it to get a response or a reaction or make something happen? Or was it because you really felt like you needed him to help you with something? Okay, so don't automatically assume he's with someone because he hasn't reached out. Okay, or he isn't doing anything. Just have faith that the reason why is because you're meant to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with yourself, okay? Is he with anyone? Is it over after the email? Feel he spies on my social media but doesn't talk to me. It's only your ego telling you it's over. It's only your ego telling you that, okay? So what he's saying is, I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So you're still in his heart. He doesn't know how, but you are. The thought of you makes me smile inside. So when he thinks about you, he thinks about you smiling. He thinks about the person you are. So he is reminiscing about you, the way things used to be or the way you made him feel. He is connecting with that. I needed economic help for a job. Yeah, but you can pray about that. You are supported and loved. This is what you need to know. So this is really what I've just said. You know, that you have the support and the love you need from heaven. You know, when you call on your angels, they bring in other support. So you get the help you need in other ways. Okay, so I feel that's really what you're learning right now, to connect with God in a way, or your higher power, the universe, whoever you connect with, your guides. Communication through social media posts. So he is watching your social media, so you can communicate with him through that. Okay, now I don't mean put on like a really heartfelt post, you know, sharing things that uplift or, you know, because the worst thing you can do is try and tell him that you want him back in a social media post. You know, it's about also letting him see you in your power and to know that you're your own worth, you know, that you're not begging anyone for anything. But I do feel he is watching your social media and he is seeing your posts in a way as communication. So just be aware of that. So is he going to come back or what's going to happen? Well, I definitely feel he sees you as his wish fulfillment. Even though there's a tower going on right now, there's still the passion and the fire there. And I do feel a new beginning, yes. But I feel this could actually happen in the new year. So just have faith right now that what you're posting on social media is seen. So make sure it's uplifting or it's what you want him to see. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Guidance on my career, twin flame journey and about health. So what do you need to know about your career? So Archangel Gabriel is saying to you, you're very sensitive, and this can be affecting your health as well in your journey because you are an empath. You've got to manage your time wisely and detox from anything that causes stress. So these really answer everything that you're going through. Same with your health right now. You need to have a detox. You need to release toxins from your body, mind and diet. So anything that's toxic to you, anything that feels toxic to you. Sometimes your work may feel toxic to you, or people you're spending time with if they're being negative. So you've got to manage your time wisely and think, okay, how am I using my time right now? What do I want to spend my time doing? How can I use my time effectively? And also when you're sensitive to things, that's when you have to release certain things. So for example, you may be sensitive to swearing now. So you take yourself away from that, or you get sensitive from drama, chaos. You don't want to be around any of that. So you detox from that, you detach from that. So I feel this is about you looking at your time and saying, how can I spend my time the best way? What can I do to use my time effectively? And this could also be in your career. So you may want different hours at work, or you may want to be having more time for yourself, or whatever you want to be doing, pray about it, and the universe will create the way. So if you have a detox, if you relax, if you move towards less stress, you're going to feel healthier in your body. And you're going through illumination. It says something hidden is coming to light now. You can find out about new jobs, opportunities and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. So if you pray, you're going to receive help. All opportunities are going to come in for you. So pray, and that will move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm feeling that some karmic energy is being released from my past partner. Can I have a message from D? What does he have to say? Okay, so what's the message coming through? Okay, the message is I want you back. I wonder if you're thinking about me, and I should have told you the truth about my feelings. So, is D your past partner, or is D your masculine? Because I've got two messages coming through here. I've got a message coming through from the masculine energy and connected with your ex. So if you just let me know in the chat, is D your ex or your masculine? Because then I'll channel it the right way. I mean, I can give you the message anyway. It just helps me to send it through. So basically what I'm feeling is your ex is thinking about you, wondering if you're thinking about them. Okay, because you don't think about someone if they're not on each other's mind. So definitely that's why you're feeling this. You may not be feeling like thinking about him directly. It's more, I feel this is being released. I can sense this. So obviously you think about him, and he's wondering if you're thinking about him too. And your ex may be wanting you back. Your ex may be thinking about things that could have happened differently. I should have told you the truth about my feelings. Maybe things would be different right now. And that's like a healing that's happening there. Okay, but regarding your twin, I feel your twin is actually thinking about telling you how they feel. Okay, I should have told you the truth about my feelings. I wonder if you're thinking about me right now, because I want to come back. And obviously when you heal the past, it creates a way forward for your future. So if you're releasing karma connected with the past, you're feeling more free about things and more in tune and aligned with things where you are currently, then that's going to move everything forward in the right direction anyway. So I feel that's the message. So I feel your ex is thinking about what they could have done differently, kind of looking back in a way thinking, oh, if I treated you right, or if I'd done this differently, things may be different between us right now. And that doesn't mean that you should get back together or he wants that with you. It's just going over these things are natural. Why things happened a certain way. So I want to bring you a message from Archangel Michael about your ex. What do you need to know about your ex, okay? We've got safe. Okay, so it's like right now you are safe no matter what happened with your ex. So Michael's saying I was created for you to be with you. You were safe and never alone. And I feel like this also, he was created for you. Your masculine was created for you, to be with you, that everything had to happen the way it happened for a reason. So obviously your ex was like a catalyst to you and your connection and teaching you things, and you're safe every step of the way. So everything happens for the right reasons. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off because I've been on for nearly 3 hours, okay? So we're going to do, Show says, can I get a message from my person, please? So what does your person want to say to you? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. I'm sorry for not contacting you. So your person is going to contact you if that's what you're waiting for, okay? And you got into their heart, and they're feeling that way. So I feel your person doesn't really let people in easily, but you're in there. You're in their heart, okay? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. I don't know how I let you in, but I did. And I'm sorry for not contacting you. So it feels like your person is being processing how they feel about you and what that means. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Aruba says, hey, what's my DM's current feelings for me and until when we can get married? So what's your DM thinking about you? Your DM is saying to you, you fill me up with happiness. And I feel that that's what will lead to your marriage, to being together, because you're the source of their happiness. That's how they feel about you. You make this person happy. Okay, and things are going to turn around as well. Things are going to shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? D was my partner. Yeah, I'm not surprised because I feel that message like he's thinking about that, wanting you back and curious about if he'd done things differently, how it would have been. But I've also got your masculine reminding you that, you know, he's the one for you. So this is the message. It's like, put it in how it resonates with you. But ultimately, you're being reminded that the right person was meant for you and everything else was a lesson. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So I'll be back live again. What day is it today? Friday. Possibly Monday. But pop on your notification bell anyway. I may be live over the weekend. I don't know. I'll see. So thank you for all watching. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. Have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon.